last time on the wilds of Valandiir, the Crown Collectors had made their way through the Calded Sticks once again to deal with the Black Wing once and for all. With the help of the Marquis, as they set up shop at the Rusty Cup, the group manifested their efforts and tracked down the hideout at the Dungeon's Rest and attacked post-haste, made it very uncomfortable for the Black Wing as they all fled down into the undercaverns below where you chased them, and encountered a sight that you hadn't expected in the visage of your former member, Maven, both semi-bound but also being left to her own recognizance as they all escaped through a portal. In doing so, in your attack and assault, you killed a halfling rogue who turned out to be someone perhaps Maven knew personally. And that was the last she saw of you, her friends, as she disappeared into the portal and escaped. It was a interesting battle. You fought some bandits, some with normal amount of limbs, some with not. And eventually a magic mishap created a monstrosity of a amalgamation of flesh and teeth and eyes, which you together put down. It was kind of a somber loot session, but once you cleared the room, collected your bounty, made your way upstairs, you decided to go straight to the Bogmother with her prize, the Staff of Drelka. I believe Axton has that?
I picked it up, but I think I gave it to somebody.
Oh no, I think Yuno has that actually. Yeah. So Yuno, you have the Staff of Drelka. You're missing 19 hit points, by the way.
He teleports away with the nice staff in tow. Bye.
Cool. Yep. So, Koza had used the charge of his tiara to open a portal at the nearest suitable tree. The familiar green light split the trunk in half. You stepped through, and all of you rush forward. At this point, some of you more or less used to the sensation. It's still a little nauseating to some. And you step foot on the squishy, swampy dirt. It's actually getting rather cold here. All of you now in the stinking swamp of the Bogmother. What would you like to do? You're not within eyesight of the cabin yet. You feel it's maybe about 100 yards away.
I think we're just going to press forward.
I agree.
Press forward?
I'm just going to take a look around. I'm just going to make sure that there's no ambushes, no attacks, present, or that we're safe in this area somewhat.
Okay. Go ahead and you can make a perception check or a survival check. It's your choice.
Didn't you want from me too?
Yeah, you can take one as well.
I rolled a natural 1, which is a...
Oh, well, hopefully I'll do better. Let me see. You said survival?
Please.
Ooh, yeah, survival is my shit. Rifle!
I could technically roll a guidance and even up it even more, but I don't think it would really matter.
Hey, 13 isn't bad.
13? Alright, so with a natural 1, Axton, I'm going to hop on to roll 20 and roll what happens to you.
Oh boy.
With a natural 1 in perception.
I should have just took my passive at 22.
So, it's getting cold, but the bugs are more or less still prevalent here. And as you're looking around, this buzzing in your ear goes from kind of mild to real deafening as this tarantula-sized mosquito lunges towards you. And as you're looking around, you totally get stung in the neck.
Oh, wow.
For three points of piercing damage.
Ouch.
Yikes.
And this thing is now on your neck.
Can I make an attack at it?
You sure can.
Alrighty. I'm just gonna hit it. I'm just gonna try and hit it with my quarterstaff or my glaive.
Your glaive? It's on its neck.
Ain't a dead.
Could I poke it?
Yeah. Make a.
I'll just, you know what? I'll just try to grab it.
Use the vorpal sword.
I'm just gonna grab it. Is that like a strength check or something?
No, it's a little mosquito. You got it in your hand, no problem.
And
it's trying to go after your. You squish it. Yeah, it's easy. You immobilize it, and right above your shoulder, you see about 5 or 6 of those vultures.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say more mosquitoes.
No, and one of them kind of flaps its wings and cocks at you. It's the first time any of you have ever heard any of them make a noise. And it kind of flies down, flaps its giant wings. Vultures have a very wide wingspan, 8 feet wide, even for a skinny bird. Flaps down, lands right at your feet, stretches its neck up to you, and just goes, ah!
Axton, show the staff. Show the staff.
Wait, I don't have the staff.
Oh, I thought you had the staff.
No, I think Yuno has the staff.
No, Yuno.
It's right next
show the
to.
staff.
Well, it's next to Koza, the vulture, and it's like pointed at your hand with the squished bug.
I will like hold the mosquito up to his head.
Yeah, he takes it, gobbles it down, flaps back up into the tree.
Oh.
There's about 6 or 7 of them. They're starting to attract others. They're all looking at you, directly at you. They're not looking left, right, keeping an eye on stuff.
I think, do we see the hut from here?
You know where it is. You've been right here before. Like I said, it's a dense swamp jungle. Puddles everywhere, deep mud. You know where it is. Axton definitely feels silly that he let a bug bite him, but hey, natural one's a natural one.
How'd he get through my helmet? Jeez.
You don't have a helmet anymore.
Oh, yeah.
You gave it to Mr. Paladin, who has had no problem deflecting mosquitoes.
Nice.
Sorry, Axton.
It's okay. It's my own fault.
So, Koza, is there anything you guys want to do before pressing on? In the middle of this swampy woodsy forest?
Nope.
Cast prestidigitation to make myself smell like peppermint, so the mosquitoes leave me alone.
That totally works. I think you've done that before. Yeah, totally works. And I'm going to say anybody within a 10-foot radius of Yuno is also sort of feeling the effects of this insect repellent. Just to kind of flavor it, whoever's near Yuno is also not getting bit, which is cool. But eventually, as you press on through this jungle, you round a corner. There's a couple of crossed, thick vines that as you round these two forest, this foliage, it's dense. You do see her hut. There are about 7 or 8 of those vultures on the roof, kind of scattered around. You notice a pillar of smoke emitting from the chimney. It's still pretty much, what is it? It's got to be still the middle of the night. Did you guys go at night to the Dungeon's Rest? I think so.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, so it's dark. But you do see a little glow in the window.
How's the Ithar doing right now? This is our first time here, so.
She's currently eating breakfast, so she's going to be real quiet.
I knew she was. I just want to put her on the spot like that.
Yeah, Ithara's picking berries. Roll a d20 to see if she doesn't pick a poison one.
In the swamp.
Yeah. And not for nothing, but this place is not like the Feywild, beautiful, vigorous plant life. It's kind of a drabby swamp, hanging vines and rotting vegetation. Gray skies, very gray skies. So.
Gotcha. Ooh. We didn't hear you.
Yep, one of your berries is poisoned. You are now poisoned. Iathara is poisoned. So.
Told you shouldn't pick that. Anywho.
Fuck yourself.
Yeah, your belly hurts real bad. Very burpy. The porch of the cabin is clear. You can see your way in. You can almost see the Bogmother's stump. There's her cauldron. There's some swinging curtainy, curtains like kind of draping between the layers of her cabin on the interior. But you can see.
Did you just say curtainy curtains?
Yeah, like vines and stuff that she's draped around the cabin.
All right.
She's got a very earthy, kind of kitschy aesthetic going. It's like voodoo woodswoman chic.
Gotcha. All right.
I'm taking it that all of you are like tiptoeing towards the entrance with how quiet you all are right now. Just tiptoeing.
Sure, we could be. I'm assuming the door's closed, all that.
Oh, you can see right into the cabin, I said.
Oh, okay. Koza?
Yes?
You have the best repertoire with her.
Alright, well, I will lead the charge to the hut. Well, not the charge, but...
You charge
march.
The hut. Excellent.
Just kick the door down.
We're behind
What's
you
up,
every step of the
Bogmother?
way.
We're all behind you.
Way behind you.
Yeah.
You approach the doorway, and you enter the hut. It's pretty much as you left it before. There's a licking fire under the giant cauldron at the center of the hut. Her stump is vacant. You see her tables of what look like scraps of plants and skeleton bones and scatters of what look like the blood of woodland creatures. And you see her at a bench that she has fashioned into sort of a morgue, where the body of Kravish currently lies, dead. She looks up at you. You see her waving her hands very slowly over the corpse. Kravish doesn't smell because he's been preserved by magic provided by Koza. But there is a essence of death in the air right now. Perhaps it existed in the hut already, definitely amplified by a corpse. Kravish does not appear in good shape for much longer. She's waving her hands ever so gently over his body. You don't see any effects being displayed, perhaps some ceremonial or ritualistic mumbo-jumbo, but she stops and kind of rests her arms down. Her large pools of black stare up at you. Do you have it?
We do.
I can feel its power. Was it come by with much difficulty?
I would say it was a little bit of difficulty.
Little bit. Describe the difficulty. Did anyone perish that you know?
Yes, momentarily, at least.
I can feel the trace of death that surrounds your group. Tell me, was it you, Elfkin?
It was not I.
No. You
Someone.
too fast for death to catch you.
Well, in any case, payment is due for your favor.
And she extends out her long limb with this mottled gray stretched skin. Her fingers seem to have extra digits. They're bony in the middle, and long curved fingernails extend an inch past the fingertip.
Give it here, wizard.
Pay the woman.
I reach in the bag of holding, and I pull out the staff.
You present it to her, and there's this brief glow about the cabin, almost like the little candles that seem to be melted down to the base, suddenly flare up a little brighter. The whole room feels a little warmer. She wraps her long, extra-digited fingers around this, for all intents and purposes, meager and simple-looking staff of rotten root. And as she holds it, the room starts to dim slightly as she just exhales in relief.
Wonderful it is to feel it liberated between my fingers again. It's wonderful. Like being reunited with a best friend.
And she kind of regards your group as she looks at her staff.
Tell me, did you look inside?
And she's holding the sack in her hand.
Somebody.
Yeah, I think I did. I think I saw like an eye or something.
An eye or something indeed. You know what kind of eye comes in this shape and form?
I could make a guess, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, she starts to unwrap the sash and open it, and it's just like a large burlap sack cloth. And it is a giant kind of volleyball-sized eyeball with sort of an oddly shaped pupil. It's covered in blood, and the back, the rear tendrils, nerve endings of the eyeball are wrapped around a red gem, which at this moment is like splattered with blood, but it looks like it's empty. It looks almost clear, like you can see through it. And she unwraps the tendrils from this gem.
Yes. Tell me what type of creature gave this eye, Aston.
Should I make some sort of nature or arcana check, or?
Yeah, we'll just use berries. Yeah, go ahead and make a... I would say definitely a history check or arcana.
History is better for me, so I'll use that, and I'll guidance myself.
Okay. You see her, as you're doing this, you see her retrieve a jar of red liquid from the shelf, and she kind of pours it all over the clear gem. And you all remember Atgeir's, some of you do, some of you don't, but you remember Atgeir's sword drinking in blood when he slayed an enemy. This kind of does something similar. And yeah, with a 15,
17 total.
17 total. Yeah, you recognize this as a beholder or beholder-kin eyeball. It's large. If it's one of the eye stalk eyes, it's pretty large. If it's the main eye, it looks a little small. And you do know that the main eye of a beholder definitely nullifies magical effects, and that's what was happening. Mm-hmm. And Drelka brings this now soaking wet, almost like a sponge-type gem, drizzling with blood, over to where the bag is. It wraps the tendrils around it and ties the bag back around the staff. That should put some pep in its step. So, I suppose you want me to give you your friend back now, is it?
Be preferred, yes.
Would be preferred, yes. So eloquent as always, Forest Ranger. Anyone else have reason to make good on this deal?
Anybody?
Sorry, what was the question? I didn't understand. We did our end, we just want you to do yours.
Oh, man. I thought I was the only one.
How's that elbows, Axton?
Do you understand the intricacies of necromantic energy, Axton?
Do I?
Do you understand how taxing it is on the body to facilitate magics capable of resurrecting dead flesh?
Presently, no.
And she raises her hand. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, shit.
Her big bony hand rises between you two, and it starts to, you see like this glowing green energy as her eyes glow with green energy.
I totally feel that.
Wow.
Damn.
Oh man, oh boy, Axton using up the natural ones early in the game. Alright.
Hey, get him out of the way now.
Yeah, better now than when we need them.
Yeah. Unless this kills him.
Oh, you lose 14 points of vigorous, withdrawn energy as Drelka just saps the life right out of you. You can feel your hair gaining a half a shade lighter in whiteness. Your lips feel dry, and you instant cotton mouth. You feel a little heavy. Do you see what the toad for dabbling in these magics are? Do you all see?
Yes, we see, and meant no disrespect.
No. So I ask you again, with the hopes of a little more uniformity in your steadfastness, why should I bring back this dead dragonborn? He had his time. He was murdered by a witch of the swamp, just like me. Why should I bring him back, half-elf?
He's extremely important to us, and bringing him back will help us, hopefully, on your enemy as well as our enemy.
My enemy as well as your enemy. My enemy as well as your enemy. Lots of the word enemy thrown around. How do I know you aren't in league with the creature? Bringing me the staff that they possessed. Very convenient, if you ask me. You see her eyes starting to glow green once again. Luna's hackles go up on her back of her head. You hear her growl slightly under her breath.
We still have unfinished business with her. She still has a friend of ours who we intend to get back.
She has a friend of yours. She has many friends of mine. What of it, Ranger? You're going to bring her back, are you? This elven monk you seek.
That is our intention.
Intention. Intention. I won't bore you with my disgust for that word. But believe me, boy, it does not lead to what you think. Intention, indeed. You believe him worthy of revivification?
I do.
Then you must understand magic of this magnitude requires sacrifice. You may not wish you asked. Are you prepared?
What is required?
She holds out her hand. I mean, her hand is the size of a pizza pie plate. End to end, fingertip to fingertip. She extends it over the cauldron, produces this gnarly looking dagger with a twisted blade, slices her hand open. It bleeds profusely into the cauldron. She closes her fist. A little bit more blood pumps out. and she wraps it with a rather oily-looking burlap strip, just like her staff sack. Ties it tight.
That kind of thing. This is ancient magic. The types that were presided over by crueler and greedier gods than your.
I volunteer.
And she gives you the. Yeah, she hands you the dagger handle first. Says, "Here you are, Firbolg of the forest. Show yourself to the old gods of your people why you were granted your energies."
I take the dagger and I slice my hand and bleed it into the cauldron.
Yeah. Yeah, you do. It's just a dagger, but it is an auto hit. So you only take... It's a very sharp dagger. 5 points of slashing damage. As you bleed into the cauldron. She takes the dagger from you.
Such paltry donations and offerings are ill received in my time. We used to sacrifice whole villages in service of our gods. Now, few drops of blood is all these wasteful creatures can muster.
And she seems to be kind of muttering to herself a little bit as she's looking for someone else to give the blade to.
Come now, don't be shy.
Baranor reaches for the dagger.
Yep, you take it too. And I'm not going to roll for everybody, and we're going to say you take 5 points of slashing damage as you slice into your hand. And you start to notice the fire underneath the cauldron start to roil and grow as Drelka kind of stands behind each of you. A couple feet away from you, not encroaching too much, but with each person that grabs the blade, her enthusiasm swells. You see her eyes glowing green at this moment. I need everybody to make a perception check.
Sure, nothing bad can happen to this one.
There we go.
I think my dice only have two numbers, 1s and 20s.
1s and 20s. You got it hacked.
Mr. Extremist.
Yeah. So yeah, at this point, everybody, unless you're strictly saying that you opt out, everyone's going to take another 5 points, unless you've already taken it. 5 points of slashing damage as you offer to this ritual. She brings the dagger back to her, and you all kind of are looking at her at this point as she stands over the cauldron. She looks different. Looks like she's been breathing in this time, and you feel her kind of with a quivering exhale, breathes out, and she looks younger. Not adolescent young, not mid-20s young, not even 30s or 40s, but younger.
Did she just hocus pocus us?
She exhales in a relief, and very slowly you see her kind of open her eyes, and they're green, not black. They have a yellow jaundice to the whites, but she definitely looks better. And slowly that feeling that you're being watched starts to gain traction. Beyond her, which you always felt like you were being watched, but it feels a little more, if the word steamy could be used, foggy in the cabin.
Yes. You are dedicated to this cause. I can feel it from each of you. Yes. Well, let us do what we can to repay those who have sacrificed.
And you see her dip the cauldron with a ladle, and she fills a large stone bowl. Looks like it could probably hold a 9x9 brownie bin, a brownie tin kind of size. And Axton, you notice that look of youthfulness in her face is starting to degrade. The little gray cracks between the wrinkles start to enlarge slightly. You notice her eyes, the pupils very slowly starting to dilate. Looks like perhaps that effect may be wearing off.
They're cutting myself and putting some more blood in.
She bows her head and says, "Thank you, Axton. Your ever dedication to the ingredient needed is never without doubt. I have what I need for now."
And you see her kind of dip her finger in the cauldron and taste right where your blood was.
Come, friends. Let us bring back this valiant dragonborn.
And she puts the bowl down at his feet, dips her fingers in the liquid inside. It's kind of slimy. It looks like there was already something in the bowl before she put the mixture in, and she kind of rubs it along her fingers, rubbing it along the edges of the table. Yeah. She's whispering this arcane language none of you understand. And she touches Kravish on the top of the head. And it's about this moment that definitely Axton, and who would you all say is nearest to the front door? Because she did not summon those stumps. You guys are kind of standing around.
Me. I'm definitely closest to the door.
Okay. Iathara, Koza a little bit, Giovanni definitely, and Axton definitely. You hear it sounds like whipping wind in a rhythmic pattern, but there's like multiple sources. It feels like the wind is changing direction, and you see the Bogmother just kind of she starts to pull into a trance and put her hand on top of Kravish's head.
Something real quick.
You hear two distinct thuds, and you hear multiple stompings outside. You hear this deep bellowing laugh. Actually, it sounds like two voices giggling to each other, one high-pitched, one a little lower, but they sound large. They sound like they're coming from something with some size to it. What do you all do?
Does she look concerned by it or anything? Does she even notice?
The Bogmother? Yeah, she's looking around the room, but she's trying to she's gotten into the middle of a focus, and she's trying to keep her concentration. She hasn't quite reacted yet. You guys got about 6 seconds to figure out what you'd like to do moving forward.
I guess we should just go outside and check to see what's knocking at the front door.
I would like to sneak outside and try to hide somewhere to try to get a good vantage point.
Okay.
I am going to cast Mordekainen's Faithful Hound.
All right.
I'm casting protection from good and evil on myself.
Okay.
That's a great idea.
So, does your hound take the form of a blue lion?
It does, but no one else can see it. Only I can.
Okay. All right.
And
So, go
I'm going to
ahead.
have it move out towards the sound.
Towards the sound. All right. So I'm going to have Axton, you said you were turning away. Go ahead, Baranor.
Aren't there windows in the hut?
There's one, and it's covered with curtains and beads and stuff.
Okay.
It lets light through, but you don't really get to see much through it. So I'm going to say and Axton, both of you turn away towards the sound, and you notice out in the swamps. Now, mind you, the Bogmother's estate is on an island. It's a very muddy and puddle-ridden, swampy jungle. It's thick, it's dense, but you can clearly see the black wings of draconic creatures. One lands about 25 feet away from you to the left. The other one, a larger creature, lands on a rock in the middle of a pond. And they... hold on one second, folks. You see that they are younger versions of the black dragon creature you've come to know. The younger of the two, about 6-7 feet tall, about a little smaller than what you've seen Giovanni turn into, who at this moment is going to muscle his way through the crowd and stand between all of you, about 2 feet in front of everyone, and draw his Buster Sword. You see the smaller black dragon tiptoe forward, about 23 feet away now.
So, by God, these are the puny mortals that Mother wants. They don't look like anything special. We should just kill them here and now.
No, Daxus. Mother only wants the paladin. We shall feast on the others.
Ah, wonderful. It has been too long since I tasted virtuous flesh.
And you see the Bogmother finally at this moment break her concentration and snap her gaze at you.
I have started the ritual. It will not be easy if I am broken of my concentration. You must stop them. They are here to stop us. This ritual fails. Your friend will never live again. Stop them now.
And you see her eyes roll in the back of her head, and she begins waving her hand over Kravish, and this green energy starts seeping into his flesh. I need all of you to roll initiative.
Oh, shit.
Great!
Do we have a map that we get to roll initiative onto?
Yep, give me 1 second.
Okay. We're so
I'm working without a mouse today.
You said that there are 2 dragons, not bunny rabbits, for Easter, right?
Yeah.
Well, looks like we're going to get some dragon scale.
There we go. Okay. And boop. All right. These 2 dragons now stand away from you at a maximum of about 35, 40 feet, and as close to you as about 20, 25 feet. You are in the entrance of the cabin. So when I reveal some of this stuff, I'll show you. Why don't we do that? I'll give this to you here.
Jesus Christ.
There we go. You notice the larger of these 2 dragons, his eyes, they look like they glow with sort of an iridescent flashing as he waves his hand in an arcane way. You've seen use his hands in this way. And suddenly, there we go.
The Monster Mash.
Hold on. Suddenly, and then stops talking. You see the black dragon, the larger of the 2 black dragons, wave his hands and shove his claws into the mud, and you feel this rumbling under your feet. It's not like earthquake level, but out from the muck, scattered throughout the property, surrounding the witch's hut, you see skeletonized hands reach into the air and start to pull up rotting corpses that have a green glow about their eyes.
Feed on your own dead witch. We are here for your soul too.
He has lair actions in here. God damn it.
So, what you all see is this. If I can, there we go.
Beep boop.
Awesome. Awesome, I mean, not awesome.
Oh, shit.
Yep, and it's pretty dark. It's actually pretty dark because it's the middle of the night.
Sure.
But you're gonna see the Bogmother kind of wave her hands with one of her hands is going to go out, and waft at you as you leave. You all get hit with what could be defined as very basic nature magic driven arcane healing on your way out. So I know you guys probably don't have all your hit points. Some of you are worse than others, but she is going to definitely heal the group for... She's going to roll that at 3rd level. 17 points of healing to anybody who needs it on your way out.
How many points?
17.
Ooh, yeah, I'm back up, baby.
So I need everybody's initiative. I've only got
I can't put my mini down.
Aww. Who else has that problem?
I think I do too. Hang on.
I cast guidance.
I have a 21.
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
I don't think guidance works.
Any ability check.
But it's not initiative.
Boink.
I could be wrong about that, but...
I'll double check.
Okay.
Alright, let's make everybody the right damn size. Because you roll 20. Where's Baranor?
I don't know where Baranor is.
Didn't I put you down? Hey, you're over here.
Where? Oh. I blend in so well.
That Cloak of Elven Kind is really working for you.
Yeah, seriously. I rolled a 21.18.
You were, stealth against yourself.
Yeah.
It's funny. Alright.
So, I double checked. Initiative is an ability check, and guidance can be cast on it.
Right on.
Alright.
Right on. Alright, let's reveal the map. You can now see clearly. There's, deathly green light being lit up all around you. Okay. Let's point out the map a little bit. You start to see at this point, there's been a few seconds have gone by. The black dragon that looked like it raised these dead. And there's about 5 or 6 of these bodies around you starting to rise out of the muck. He puts his hand in the air, and you see these nasty vines erupting from his palm. He slams them into the ground, and you start to see the plant life around Drelka's hut starting to twist into humanoid shapes. And these large walking blight-like creatures start to stumble towards you as well. The battlefield is pretty well full, if we're being honest. So, whose initiative are we missing here?
It's not allowed to put Luna down, by the way.
Oh, my bad.
You're good.
Let me do
Unless
that.
she's still there somewhere, too.
Oops.
There she is.
She big, it's too big. Okay. So, I will point out that there is a writhing creature over here. There's a writhing tentacle creature over here, not tentacle, plant material creature over here. As well as here, here, anywhere with a red and white background. The green backgrounds here, the little guys here, are corpses that have
There's
gotten up.
Pointed out one
And obviously
here
we have
and
a
here.
black dragon wormling here and a young dragon here.
Did you point out something over here? Because I don't see it on the map.
Yeah, I don't see that over there either.
That's because he blends in, folks.
Oh, shit.
Oh, wow.
That's even
Zoom
better
in,
than
you'll see
mine.
it. Zoom in, you'll see it.
Okay.
Wow.
That's really hard to see. Okay.
Yeah. So we're going to use
The creature from
my Blackwing
over there.
token. Don't mind this token. It does not represent an actual enemy. I just use it to add a turn.
That little guy. Don't worry about that little guy.
Can you drop
I wouldn't worry about that little guy.
It'll serve as the invisible
Yep.
hound.
I sure will. How about Hound 1 in my library?
Donkey boy?
Works for me.
Oh.
Just as an FYI, it's invisible to everybody.
Okay,
Oh, it
everyone,
is?
you can see this blue lion-looking spectral creature standing sort of next to, we'll say up on this rock. How about that? That's pretty cool. So metal people. Let's descend this guy. Oh, I just forgot to put in their initiative. They got a 15. Okay. High rollers all. Eathara and Baranor, you two kind of are able to sort of react right at the same time. What would you two like to do?
She actually had mine actually is 21, not 23.
Okay.
I changed it in the order. I don't know if you could see that.
I don't know.
It says 21 on my turn order.
Yeah, I see 21.
Okay.
Yeah. I had 23.
Yeah.
So I would like to bonus action try to hide. Is the rock that I'm standing kind of in front of big enough to lightly obscure me? Wait, I don't.
Where is you're way over there? Lightly obscure you? Yeah, you're pretty small for a medium creature, so yeah, go ahead and make a stealth check.
Okay. That'll be 31 because I rolled 18.
My God. You become the rock.
You cannot see me. Got it.
Yeah,
Okay.
all of a sudden you see her disappear under a heavy pile of leaves right in front of this rock, and she's gone.
Okay.
She totally hobbited you with that robe.
Perfect. Okay. I would like to fire my crossbow at the bigger dragon thing over in front of me.
All right. Hold on hold on. There's people writing me. No.
It was me.
It was you.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm breaking up a tad. How am I now? Am I okay, guys?
No, that was a minute ago.
Okay.
No, you're
we're
good.
Okay. Okay, good. All right, I gotta bring up a couple of cards. All right, Daxus. So you heard the younger one called Daxus, D-A-X-A-X.
Okay.
And you heard the older one called Vigoth.
Oh, jeez. These are very Game of Thronesy sounding names.
Okay. So which one are you shooting at?
The older one, the bigger one.
Okay.
I'm still not sure how to make the thingy, make the circle.
The big boy.
The biggin.
You want a circle around you or him?
Oh no, just to like that.
I can hold.
It can hold? Okay. There we go.
There you go. You can hold if you want to.
Okay. I'll figure it out eventually.
You leave your friends behind.
And then, yeah, I would like to fire my crossbow at him.
A crossbow bolt.
Crossbow bolt. That'll be 28 to hit.
28 does hit. You see your crossbow strikes right under this dragon's kind of rubbery flesh. It looks, let's be honest, you've seen Shekis. This dragon looks significantly younger in age and experience. He's not riddled with scars and stuff like Shekis was.
Where is Geodude?
Yeah, you pin him right between. Sorry?
Where's Geodude? Giovanni.
Geodude. Oh, yeah.
Dude.
Let's put him in the mix.
I forgot we made that nickname for him.
Geodude.
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
It fits so well.
It does.
It does.
It works out real well.
Perfect.
I just had Earth Genasi.
Almost as if someone
It's a
built their
dragon.
character that way.
I know.
He's got the edge. Actually, you know what? He's going to be out front with the Hound. Yeah, that's what I said he did.
Okay.
Drawing his Buster Sword.
Oh, boy.
And what's his initiative?
His initiative, I'm rolling that now. Oh, not bad at all.
Oh, wow. 19.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Okay.
That hits. Go ahead and roll your crossbow damage.
And because I am an assassin rogue, if they're surprised by me, it's an auto crit.
Ooh.
Well, surprised by you in what way? Because you're hidden?
Yeah.
No, because she
That's
said
just-
boo.
It's starting at 3rd level. You're at your deadliest when you get the drop on your enemies. You have advantage on attack rolls against any creature that hasn't taken a turn in the combat yet. In addition, any hit you score against a creature that is surprised is a critical hit.
I wouldn't say even though you're hidden, they're not surprised right now. You guys are not getting the drop on them. They watched you walk out of this cabin. So I would say that's probably That would be something that you would get if you were shooting from the shadows and there was no combat going on, but we're kind of in the thick of it right now, so I would say that
here
doesn't apply.
to kill us.
Yeah, that is okay. So it'll be 22 points
22 points.
With sneak attack and everything.
with sneak attack. Yep.
Yep.
And then that'll be my turn.
Devastating attack. Baranor, you watch ESR disappear, and then like a floof erupt from this pile of leaves near a rock as you watch a bolt go straight into the older dragon's. It goes.
Oh, kills. Whoever kills that one gets to answer to me. He is mine.
And you see him spark a green flame from between his fingers like he's about to cast a spell.
All right.
Bless him. Yeah, and then that's my turn.
Baranor Skyshade, you are now
All right.
acting on deck.
I will bonus action steady aim, and I will shoot at the same target
Okay.
with my gardener's bow. Just a standard attack right now, but it is with advantage because of my steady aim for the first one. It's a 24 to hit.
You see him raise his hand, and that black flame around him scatters across his whole body, and you see him block your shot with shield.
Ooh.
Fuck.
All right.
Naughty.
Second shot. No advantage. And that misses.
Too bad.
Luna takes the dodge action.
All right.
And that's what
Joe,
Yeah.
I send you a message when you get a second.
Okay, hold on. I can look at that. That's okay. You don't have to do that in private. You want to know if you wanted to levitate a boulder, what kind of damage would it be? And it would be, I would base it on the weight of the object. There's a calculation, I think, in the book somewhere about fall damage times a certain amount of heavy weight. So it would depend on how big of a rock I would let you lift.
All right.
Makes
You
sense?
don't got a plan.
Okay. So, Baranor, this dragon easily brushes off your meager attack. It looks like he's pulled the bolt out of his shoulder and crushes it in his hand. He starts to inhale like he's going to take in a deep breath, and his eyes start to flare red. It is Axton's turn.
I shall move. 5, 10, 15, 25. I shall attack this one right here with my halberd.
Halberd. Very good.
21 to hit.
21 does hit. Your halberd slices through its viney, twig-like carapace quite easily.
Second attack. 19 to hit.
19 hits as well.
Okay, 17 damage total.
Yeah, 17 damage, not bad. You just cleave like a whole side of its body, and you see the little internal greeny vines starting to try to weave close that giant wound in its flesh. Doesn't really make any noise, which is kind of creepy on its own.
Then I shall cast a spell for my bonus action. I might need help from this, but I need something for my spiritual weapon.
Oh, okay. What do you want it to look like?
An anvil.
An anvil? Okay. I super don't have an anvil, but...
An anvil or some sort of hammer, maybe. Or the all hammer.
Just drop a god on him?
Yeah. Or it can be like, I don't know, the guy who sings Hammer Time.
Yeah. Well, you get a torch.
Some bitch.
Some bitch.
All you gotta do is tell me where you want it, and that's where I'll put it.
I'll put it right next to this dragon here.
Okay. So you guys see the green squares?
Yes.
That is the actual mappable hitbox, correct?
So I'll put it right in front of its face, and I'll swing with the
Okay.
the spiritual weapon.
All right. Yep. Go ahead.
Yeah. 22 to hit.
That hits. That definitely hits.
And 12 damage.
12 damage. Not too shabby at all. Yeah, this thing is this dragon's starting to show some serious signs of wear. The bolt in its shoulder definitely slowed down its reflexes as you try to swing at it with your spiritual weapon, and you connect for sure.
My turn.
All right. It is Giovanni Corvino's turn. He is going to pretty much stand right next to...
Actually, as a free action, can I also yell out, hey guys, maybe we should spread out?
Yeah, you can definitely make that. Yeah, you shout spread as Giovanni approaches you. So he's going to instead take some advice from you and divert. He's going to hop to this log over here, and he's going to close distance right there. That is within reach with his Buster Sword, so he's going to make 2 strikes. Let me pull him up. 2 strikes with his Buster Sword. Core. There we go. Sorry, folks. This is a boom. Oh. All right. That's his first strike.
Damn.
So natural 20. So that's it's 22 points of damage because I'm not using that second roll. I might double the first.
Might.
Yeah. Well, you know what? He sees this thing as being chopped in half. He's not going to burn that slot because he just kind of slashes this thing and it just flies to ribbons.
All right, fine.
Whatever.
But
would have been cool if you did.
Yeah, cooler if you did. This guy right here. Yeah, he just barely destroys it. So he's going to kind of stay put where he's at, but he is going to lift up his aura, which I can do here, I believe.
Lift up his aura.
There we go. And he's going to stay put. He didn't bother with the smite spell because that thing, he just chopped it dead in half.
That figures.
It is the bad guy's turn.
Yay.
Let's see, where we at? This little lady here is going to fly right in front of Axton. And, yep, she's going to be able to hit Axton. Nope, just Axton. She's going to try, she's going to open her mouth and barf this disgusting fluidic liquid all over you in a stream that looks like it goes far behind you, but it doesn't actually hit anybody else. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, Mr. Axton.
Somebody else roll it for me. I'm no longer in front of my computer.
Sorry?
I'm no longer in front of my computer. I'll be back in just 1 second.
Okay.
I was getting sorry.
That's all right. I'm just bathing you in acid right now.
Whoa, what's your dex bonus?
My dex mod is 0.
That's all I'm doing.
So it's just a straight D20.
You got a 15.
I don't have a dex mod. Whoa. 15.
Yeah, that's
I'm close to Giovanni. I guess his aura if I'm next to him, but I don't think I am.
No, you're not.
No, you're not next to him. So that's, okay.
15 passed?
Yeah, I passed.
It's a baby.
I'm just making sure.
That's still 19 points of acid damage.
Just a baby. It's just a baby.
Isn't that halved?
It's halved, so 7. So, Axon, this little black dragon just lands right in front of you and coughs up this huge, gross-smelling loogie that instantly starts to burn your skin. She catches you right on your shoulder, and you can feel a really nasty, deep burn from this thing's hold of your skin. But it looks like you kind of dodged out of the way, and she kind of missed you with the large portion of this loogie that she hoiked at you. But she's gonna then she's going to perform slippery escape, and she's gonna take wing. She's gonna hover about about 15 feet in the air. It looks like she's trying to like maneuver around the field. Looks like she's gonna maybe go somewhere else. And she's gonna stay there. That's gonna end what she wants to do. The large.
Leave his range.
Yeah, she leaves his range, but with her slippery escape, she's able to get away.
Oh, okay.
That's part of her. That's part of her wing.
Provoke attack of opportunity.
Sorry.
It does not provoke attack of opportunity.
No.
Okay.
Slippery escape. You can thank.
If only you'd done your tunnel hiding defense.
I didn't go
Oh my
into
god,
tunnel
shut
defense.
up.
I know.
So she's going to take flight. The larger dragon, you notice, is going to actually back up a little bit. And you see him... he's going to extend his hand. He's going to draw this demonic-looking arcane sigil in midair. He's going to thrust it towards you, and this glyph-looking symbol rushes towards you and scatters into this fiery energy that kind of go about 3 of you, and he's going to cast Scorching Ray. Oh boy. He's gonna go for Koza. He's gonna go for we're gonna say Yuno's dog, because right now Yuno's kind of behind a rock. And definitely gonna go for Luna, who is visible.
That would be a disadvantage. Disadvantage for the one against Luna.
Okay.
So, Mordecanian's faithful hound can't be harmed.
What?
Love that.
How long does it
That's
last?
pretty cool.
8 hours.
I love.
Invisible doggy.
The hound
Is
is
that a
invisible
taunt?
to all
Laugh like
creatures
that.
except
Please.
you and cannot be harmed.
Please tell me that's
So,
from Tasha's.
What can it do?
Stuff.
Please.
Yeah, stuff.
Please tell me
It
that's
can't
from
attack,
Tasha.
right?
Well, wait a turn and find out.
Is that from Tasha's?
You can't have a creature fight for you that can't be challenged.
That is rules as written.
Well, I'm gonna.
From what book? I just want to know from what book? From what book?
It doesn't tell me on D&D Beyond.
I was about to say, if it's from Tasha's, Joe's gonna lose his shit.
Seriously?
Oh shit.
Listen, I was reading.
Hold on. Let me read it.
What is it called? Mordenkainen's
Yeah, it's an invisible hound. It's invisible to all creatures except for the person who cast it, and can't be harmed. It says that.
Damn.
What the fuck?
But that's from basic rules.
We just need a wall of those in front of us.
Just impenetrable wall of dogs.
Well, the only wizard can conjure it, so.
This is a
Party wizard
invincible
thing?
fucking drilling machine. It does 48 piercing damage.
What?
What kind of bullshit ass fucked up rule is this coming from? I have never heard of this.
Apparently basic rules according to D&D Beyond.
It says D&D
Wow.
5th edition.
Damn.
Listen, most people are probably not going to use it how I'm planning to use it, so it's kind of on me. But I mean, it is raw.
Like, here, dog, take this grenade, run to my enemy.
I don't know.
It's not even.
It can't hold anything or anything like that.
It's not even concentration. Like it's just now on the field.
Oh my god, that is ridiculous.
I cannot wait to use Dispel Magic on this little fucker. Okay.
I don't know. Yeah, Dispel Magic, I guess, would work.
Don't they
Okay.
have to see it?
Oh.
Oh.
No, I don't think. Hold on.
I would
It's
say
true.
if you attack with this creature, it is, if not visible, at least they know where it is.
Okay.
For sure. For sure.
Hold, please. Let me just for my own curiosity's sake, I don't know if Dispel Magic you have to see it. I don't believe so. It just says creature, object, or magical effect within range.
It also starts barking as soon as it gets close to anything. So they're going to be able to know where it is.
Okay. That's ridiculous still.
Wow, that is so OP.
That is.
Why have I never heard of this bullshit spell? I mean, it's a 4th level spell.
Yeah.
That's a 4th level gone.
That's a really big chunky boy.
Damn.
Most people aren't dicks, so they don't
Most wizards are casting fireball.
use a spell like I mean, when you compare it to
Over and over and
fireball,
over again.
it's not as much upfront damage as
Wow. Okay.
fireball, but
I have to delete all this me arguing with you because that's totally 100% rules as written. I've never heard that before. Your fucking death machine hound is free to do what he wants with impunity.
well, listen, man, I'm not gonna do anything.
Okay, so the
weird.
Scorching Rays, what do you target? Scorching Luna and Koza and who?
Well, yeah, I think it was still my turn.
Yeah.
Well, I was just letting you know for posterity's sake, because you were never going to be able to hit the hound. So,
Right.
I mean, you can still do that if you want.
It's gonna waste. Yeah, it's definitely. I'm gonna reduce that to a waste. Well, I can't see it yet, so it's not gonna go for the hound. I forgot about that. So it's gonna go for Koza, Baranor, or who's this? This is Baranor, right?
Who is?
Yep.
Baranor and Luna and Koza, the nature lovers.
Okay.
Scorching Ray coming at ya.
The one against Luna would be at disadvantage.
All right. So I'll roll that. The 12 is hers.
That misses her.
Here.
No, not +4. See, this is why I hate roll 20. Hold on. I gotta do them individually. Alright, so this one's for Luna. That's one roll, 23.
Okay.
And 11. Alright, so 11 misses Luna. This is one for Baranor. That's a 5. Natural 1. You both dodge. You and Luna both dodge. Working together. You see it coming. Koza, however, hits it with a 21.
How much damage am I taking?
Hold on. Faithful hound. My God.
That was
Leave
the
it to-
best. That was the
leave it
best
to Kenny.
bombshell Ken has ever dropped in this campaign.
Leave it to Kenny to come up with the world-saving / world-ending.
I cast Scorching Ray on you.
I
My dog can't be harmed.
DM
I
pissing
can't
off
take-
spell.
I can't take credit for it. I got the idea from somebody else.
Okay.
Okay.
So I am not this technically.
You're not a master
Yes.
strategist.
You should have just rolled with it. You've been searching the books in and out.
Vigorously searching for the perfect
this.
spell.
Yeah.
Joe, I'll give you one guess as to where it came from.
I know where it came from.
Yeah, it came from that bearded son of a bitch on YouTube.
Oh, that guy.
All right,
yeah.
that's
I hate that
10
guy.
points of fire damage against Koza.
That's all right. I'll eat that. Cause I got
And
something.
he is going to...
I got something planned for his ass.
He's going to take wing and hover right where he's at. He's not, there's no one around him. He's going to hover about 40 feet in the air.
That's okay.
And let's see here.
I'm starting to worry
30
about
feet.
Koza's deity.
I'm going to double his acid range and lower his damage. So he's going to hawk a very large spray of acid, and it's going to land and splash right here. It's going to only have a 10-foot radius, but it's going to hit Ethara and Koza. I need both of you to make dexterity saving throws as this black dragon shoots this nugget of acidic spittle, and it explodes near both of you.
22.
Plus evasion. Plus
Oh yeah,
evasion.
22 plus evasion. So
Nothing.
either nothing or that was.
All right,
really
so that's
hard
going to be
see.
5. That's going to be 5 points of acid damage to Koza.
That's all right. I'll eat that.
All right. And we need to have these little guys move forward. They don't have a lot of speed. It's going to enter his aura. This one's going to get closer to there. And everything else will just kind of stay where it's at. Let's see here. This creature is going to move here and disappear under the water. That is going to end the Blackwing's turn. Koza, you are next.
All right. You said this little dragon's 40 feet in the air?
Which one?
This one right here?
No, he's only about 15, 20.
All right. Which one? Are any of them 40 feet in the air?
Yeah, the bigger one.
Okay. Well, I'm going to get this guy with Call Lightning.
Okay.
I'm going to chop his ass down. He's got to make a dex save.
Chop her ass down.
Pronouns. Pronoun usage.
While you're making that, I'm gonna cast as a bonus action Sanctuary on the Bogmother.
Okay.
Ooh, nice.
That
She got a 12.
that fails. So she
Alright.
takes all of this. Hang on, let me go back to Call Lightning.
Man, our spellcaster's using spells they've never used before.
That's 3d10 lightning damage. So that's 13 points of lightning damage on her face.
All right.
And then
Yeah, it strikes
Sanctuary. Until the spell ends, which is a minute, any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack or harmful spell must first make a wisdom saving throw, and on a failed save, they have to either choose a new target or lose the spell.
Target to just spells?
Or attacks.
Okay.
So if anyone targets the Bogmother and fails if anyone fails their wisdom saving throw and they're targeting the Bogmother, they have to choose a new target or lose the spell or attack.
Okay. Fair enough.
And that's a minute.
All
And
right.
it's not concentration, so I can cast Moonbeam, motherfuckers.
So much anger.
Yeah, I'm really worried about Koza's deity. He's
No kidding.
very, very aggressive lately.
And then I'm gonna
Found his
move.
deity.
Isn't Call Lightning a
Bogmother is his
concentration
deity.
though?
Hey, everybody.
What about the
Hey.
All right,
the
if
big
I'm
Survived.
here,
elk
Corey.
thing with 6 eyes?
Yo.
Corey, so
right, I'm still
Giovanni
within
is encased in a solid block of amber.
Yeah.
So you're paralyzed and you're
Yeah.
at 0 hit points and you failed to. I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're
he would be
you're in a-
suffocating as well.
you're in a barrel
Suffocating.
floating down the river.
He's living in a van down by the river.
Down by the river, yes.
Okay. Well,
that's my turn.
that's your turn. So what did you cast for an attack or did you not?
I cast Call Lightning.
Yeah, 13 was your damage. Right. Okay. Sorry.
And that spell stays active because it's a concentration spell.
Joe is still fucked up by the hound.
Yeah, the hound pisses me off a little bit. Just a little bit. All right. So you are next with your crazy shit you're about to do.
All right, so first,
Fireball.
I'm gonna move the hound. So
Okay.
he's in between these two guys.
What?
So like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
You could technically go under the dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Definitely not under this dragon. This dragon's not that big. It's a
thought he
medium
was-
creature. It's
but
like
it's
a
flying
big
15 feet
horse.
up.
Yeah, he's 15
Oh
feet up.
yeah. Okay. Sorry. I gotta
So
put
for-
something on these guys to let them know they're flying.
For technical purposes, he will be under the dragon, but for scene stuff, just leave him there as is.
Yep.
So because he is within 5 feet of this dude, he's going to bite him. That is a...
On this guy? Or the dragon? Yeah. Okay.
No, the dragon's too high up. Although,
Okay.
can... Doesn't say that the hound can't move in the air. We will cross that bridge at a later time.
Let's make this thing more OP.
How about this? Can we just change it that it's not a hound, it's just a spinning ball of blades? Because that's what it feels like, man.
Sonic. It's Sonic.
So 25 to hit this dude.
Yeah, that hits the twig blight.
And that was 48. So that's going to be 19 points of damage.
My
All right.
God.
Yeah, this dog, this ethereal lion, right? Who we did say it was a lion?
Yeah.
Just like tears the thing's arm right off and grabs part of its rib cage. You see this green Icarus fluid starts to leak out, and it just grabs it, kind of grabbing this streaky, like twisting branch sounds emit from its mouth.
I think Yuno just invented the weed whacker.
Yeah, no doubt.
And
Cannon.
for my actual action, I'm going to summon Greater Demon.
God.
I'm going to summon Barluga.
Barlgura?
Barlgura.
Okay.
Barlgura?
I think I have something.
I've heard it
Here
both
we go.
ways.
You're just going to get Koza's little gorilla mini.
I'm going to summon
Is that
it.
medium or large?
It is large.
Okay.
They weigh 650 pounds, and I'm going to summon that 60 foot above the tiny dragon.
Okay.
Oh shit.
So 60 feet above
Where
it,
was all this
30,
during the other fight?
Or you didn't level up before the other fight.
Yeah. I feel like summon Greater Demon.
Okay, so 40 feet above it.
60 feet above. 60 feet above.
Oh, so it's a total of 80 feet above the ground. Okay.
Oh my God, he's gonna drop it.
Just a
That's why
Greater
you didn't know
Demon.
how the math works.
All right.
The boulder thing, yeah.
Go ahead and roll. Let's see, 40 feet. How much does it weigh?
650 pounds.
6 times 4 is 24. 24 D10. 24 D10. You want to do it or you want me to do it?
I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
D&D Beyond makes it super easy. 24 D10.
Yeah.
Holy shit. That sound scared me. 125 points of damage.
All right.
Dice rolling on D&D Beyond. Yeah, it startles me too.
Well, normally,
okay,
when
so-
it's one, you just hear a little clink, but
Yeah.
it apparently makes a clink for each one.
Yes, so many.
She's flying, so she's going to get a reaction. And she's airborne, so she's going to hear something growling, hurtling towards her. So I'm going to give her a dex save to see if she gets out of the way. She's a dex of 2. Plus 2. Nope. She's going to take every bit of that damage. So this Balgura materializes above her, and she is busy trying to position herself. And this tiny dragon, well, not tiny, smaller than you would have expected dragon, gets hit by this monkey, this fire monkey that falls out of the sky. And just because I'm evil, I need I need Axton, definitely. The Hound doesn't have to worry about failing because it can't be hurt. But Axton needs to make a dex save. Let's see here. 5e.
I actually passed one. Told you, I only know 2 numbers on these dice.
Alright, and so the Barrel Girl is going to take that and fall damage as well. So the Ball Girl takes 100, you said 100 and what?
Oh, would help if I was not muted. 125.
Yeah, so that goes above the Barrel Girl's maximum, so it blinks immediately as soon as it hits the ground, it blinks out of existence. However, the dragon's corpse splatters on the ground with the impact of this thing, and with a pass, you're going to take only half of this.
Doesn't the dragging corpse cushion my poor Argo?
Nope. Certainly not.
Pushing the fall.
Yeah, he's got something
You're
nice
gonna
and squishy under him.
You're going to take 7 points of acid damage there, Axton, as this dragon just gets squashed flat immediately. No sound emits from its mouth, silenced in one fell swoop. And as soon as it hits the ground, you notice the fiery demon above it just flashes into nothing and pops like a grape. You imagine that... Can we just stop for one moment and imagine what was running through that demon's head? Like, it's suddenly summoned, falling, hits a dragon, and then gets blinked back to wherever it came from.
It's the whale from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Yeah, not a whale.
Oh, yeah.
No, again.
That's the point, though.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Blinks back in and goes, what the fuck?
What the hell was
What
that?
happened?
And that will end my turn.
Oh, his
All
demon
right.
friends are like, hey, Greg, where the hell were you? And he was like, you are not
but
gonna believe this.
It's like, it only took like a second.
Yeah.
It was like a half a second where he was like, he was talking to his buddies, and then he disappeared, and then he came back covered in acid, and he's just like, what the hell was that?
You are not gonna believe what the hell just happened.
That's too funny. All right, I'm going to move her out of the way. I'm going to shrink her a little bit. Just because
He's
of
dead.
this. Yeah.
I don't
right.
think I can move Call Lightning either.
Eothara is next with Baranor on deck.
Okie dokie.
I'm just gonna have to cast a spell again.
Let me see. I was way too involved in that. Okay, is the little, you said it was called a twig blade?
Yes.
Sir. I need to turn it on super duper big so I can see the stupid cursor on this thing. Okay. Is that technically in combat with somebody else? Like, is it being
Oh, yeah.
harrowed?
He's
Okay,
being harassed by an invisible hound. Invisible lion
I'm gonna shoot it.
that you can all see.
Hanging of Joe's existence.
Oh, I have... It's okay, I have many. I just add hit points. It's cool. I balance it out. It just takes you longer to kill them, that's all.
23 to hit.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Okie dokie.
You know, how many 4th level spell slots do you have?
3.
So you can cast
One more.
Just so you don't waste your call, Layden, there's a storm cloud 100 feet directly above you, so you can actually cast it on other things.
28 points of damage.
I'm just saying you could cast 3 of these hounds at a time.
I guess.
Yeah,
Just have it. They could pull a chariot.
Yeah.
it doesn't.
They last 8 hours. As long as you don't mind burning all your high-level spell slots, you could literally have a chariot pulled by this stuff all day.
Well, the normal use for it is to set it to guard your camp while you're sleeping.
Oh,
Right.
that's fair.
Which seems dumb because you can use the 3rd level tiny hut and it accomplishes the same
Oh, I can
thing.
target a different point. Sweet!
But
Maybe you haven't learned Tiny Hut, though, you know?
Oh no, he knows Tiny Hut.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
we've
saying...
had it before.
Oh,
No, I'm saying for other wizards.
Oh.
yeah,
or
but
puny wizards.
Yeah.
the whole point is you burn a high level spell slot, you go to sleep, it restores, and then the next night you just rinse and repeat. So it's normally not made to be used.
It's so you don't have to
This
have a
fashion.
watch.
I understand. I understand.
Yeah.
I just realized that it could be used to be a dick.
All right. So, Eothara,
Used to be
you definitely
3
kill. You kill that twig blight. Do you have another attack?
No, I'm going to move, I think. Too far. Okay. I'm going to... Oops. I'm going to move over here, duck down behind that rock, and attempt to hide.
All right. Take another stealth.
Be good for me. Natural 20, so 33.
All right, you teleport to the Fey realm. You're so welcome.
And then that'll end my turn.
Yeah, you all just see. You guys literally see Iyethara stand next to this rock and like almost jump into it and disappear. It's almost like she's just out of everyone's view. All right, that'll end your turn, Baranor, with Axton up next.
Followed by my wolf. And I'm going to bonus action steady aim again and go after this guy. Gal.
All right.
Excuse me.
No, that's the guy.
That's the guy? Okay.
Yeah, just squished the gal.
Okay, gotcha. All right. So advantage, Gardener's bow. God damn it. All right, that misses. All right, I'm going to shift aim to this thing that's in front of me.
Get the what?
I missed with the first one, so I'm shifting aim to
Okay.
That one. So
This zombie?
Yes, this is zombie. Okay.
That's another blight. This guy's a blight.
Okay, this one? Okay, yeah.
This guy's a zombie.
Oh, no. Dirty 20 on the blight.
Yep, that hits.
All right. 13 piercing.
In Ken's defense, that is a pretty powerful spell. It's it's a 4th level spell. You want to burn it for that. This definitely takes one of the bad guys off the map. It was a good use of it.
What are we talking about?
His hound. I'm starting to not hate it as much. You got to burn a spell slot, but it is very powerful.
Very powerful. Okay, so 13 damage to that, and that'll end my turn.
Okay. Axton. With Giovanni up next.
I just want to just make sure. Is this demon still here?
Demon?
No, sorry.
Okay.
He blasted out of existence.
Okay. He's no longer there. Okay. So, this looks like a zombie. This looks like a zombie. And this looks like a zombie.
Correct.
So, I shall come on down here and get as close to this one as I can. And then I shall use my Channel Divinity Turn Undead.
Ooh.
Okay. Alright, what's their challenge rating gotta be?
That's what I'm checking now. The DC equals my cleric spell save DC. So that would be 16.
Yeah, but if they're below a certain CR, don't they just turn away immediately anyway? Do you know what that is?
Destroys
I do not.
Hang on.
No, that's to destroy undead.
Right.
I think that's a natural 1.
Okay, cleric. Turn. Okay, cleric.
Definitely turn away.
So, turn undead. Blah, 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 blah. No, I think it's only the destroy undead. That's the challenge rating thing.
Okay.
And actually, you present your holy symbol.
Yep.
Each undead that can see or hear me within 30 feet has to make a wisdom saving throw. If the creature fails a saving throw, it turns for 1 minute or until it takes damage. So
they're just like, ew, no.
You don't have enough followers. I don't want to be associated with you. It's a wisdom. Okay, it's a whole big -2. Cool.
Forge cleric?
All right. First zombie is a 14.
That's a fail.
Alright. That's a fail.
That's a fail.
And that's a fail. Alright, so these 3, you said 30 feet? That's that's all there is.
Yeah.
Is these 3 dudes. How they just begin to turn around, or they make any movement here?
They turn around. Let's see. A turn creature must spend its turns trying to move as far away from you as it can, and it can't willingly move to a space within 30 feet of me. It also can't take reactions. It can only use the dash action or try to escape.
Okay, got it. All right. Anything else?
I will use my bonus action to. Can I control my my torch?
What's its speed? Can move it up to how many feet around? I think it's 30 or something.
I'll check. I think so. 20 feet apparently.
Well, you could reach this guy.
Yeah, that's all I'll do.
Okay. Make your attack.
Yeah. 13 to...
That's definitely a hit. They're very easy to hit. 5 force damage. Got it. Oh, great. He's still up, but you definitely whacked him.
Not only my turn.
Okay. Giovanni! Welcome to the fight. Hello, Corey.
Hello. All right, what we got going on here? I just witnessed some splattage over that way.
Yep, you all approached the Bogmother. She taunted you guys a little bit in the hut, making it worth it to resurrect Kravish. And at about that time when she started a ritual, you guys were all harassed by 2 dragons. One young, one very small, one, a wormling at best. And they resurrected a bunch of sorry?
Now he's even smaller.
And the field has been raised with corpses, and you guys know how the Bogmother rolls. She's got dead bodies everywhere, and they're attacking you.
All right.
It's very feng shui.
Yeah, it's very cash money.
Yeah. Brings joy.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So we got a field, and so this guy right here is the nearest one to me right now.
He looks like one of those bloated zombies that spews acid.
Okay, let's see what we got here.
You're level 9, by the way.
Right.
I would like to, against my better judgment, my pride, I would like to award with inspiration, because, using something in the rules in a creative way was pretty awesome. So I'll give advantage on his next roll if he wants.
Nice.
I mean, I'll always take that.
Yeah.
We're never going to turn it down.
Never going to give it up either.
Yeah. It was really smart, really well used use of that spell. So what you doing, Giovanni?
I'm gonna come in within range of this guy.
I'm coming around the mountain.
Yeah.
You are currently holding your Buster Sword.
Okay, so that's what I was going to ask. So, and I'm going to make a swing at this guy.
Now, I will remind you that your Buster Sword has reach, and this guy is known to spray you with acid if you're near it when it is hit.
Okay,
and you've already seen that happen once.
Oh, okay then. So I'll just stay where I am and roll attack.
Yeah.
Looks like you're throwing the sword towards me.
So you're a dragon.
19.
Yeah, that hits for sure. The 8 would hit, but it's a critical failure, so that's definitely an auto fail.
Okay, so that was the first attack. Second attack then.
Yeah.
So that's 10 points of damage. I am going to burn a second level Divine Smite. Let me find that section there. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4d8 plus another 20 in Radiant.
Okay. Damn! One of them was an 8. Is that why it does that? Oh, cool. 20 plus 10, that's 30? Yeah, you slice this thing clean in half. However, I'm going to need you to react to the fact that when you cut this thing in half, while it missed you with its poison spray, this acrid dissolving acid is now on your sword, and that's not a magical weapon.
Oh no!
So right now this liquid is on your sword, and you see steam rising from it.
Okay. I go in the swamp water.
Yeah, you're close enough to the pond that sort of surrounds the Bogmother's cabin, and kind of wipe it through, and you bring it up, and there's this like steam hissing from it. You brought up a little bit of the pond muck, like this black mud sort of coats your weapon now.
Okay, but at least it's not being eaten away.
Doesn't appear to be.
Okay.
I yell out, I can fix that. I can fix that.
Or does that whole thing with the bond, does that take up the rest of my movement?
What did you do? You haven't moved yet.
No, that's what I'm saying. That won't eat up my movement, will it? As far as dunking the water?
That was. Okay. I'm gonna let that be a free action.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and move then. 5, 10, 15, and I'm gonna stay right there.
Okay. He doesn't. Does anything negative happen to anybody in your aura?
No.
Okay.
As far as undead or anything like that?
Yeah. All right.
No, I'm not one of the. No, I don't have any of those types of powers.
Okay. Oh,
okay.
Come on.
Thus endeth my turn.
All right. So, it is the Black Wing's turn. You're gonna see the dragon, the large dragon. Give me 1 second. Just gotta look at something. Okay. He's going to move and hover right around here. And he's gonna lower a little bit. So he's about 60 feet away from the corpse of the dragon. You see his eyes turn green. He is going to move his hands in a green sigil forms in the air.
Please target the dog. Please target the dog.
He's going to keep his left. You see that his left paw is sort of out and holding this pose. Two claws out, one claw in, as his right hand makes these sigils. And you notice the body of the black dragon start to wriggle and the bones start to crack and form up, and it rises out of the mud, covered in mud, its horns dripping with water and sludge, its brain exposed as it was just squashed, but now its body kind of creeps back together and creaks, and you see its teeth are missing on one side of its face, and it still bellows.
That's grotesque as fuck.
Ew.
So.
Ow.
So she is back as a zombie.
Yay.
Let me see something. 580. Okay, yeah, he's gonna move at about 50 feet, maybe 60 feet in the air. He is going to move away again, way the hell over here. Well, no, wait, hold on. He used that. He can get. Yeah, he can definitely get there.
So how high in the air is he?
He's about 60 feet in the air. It's pretty high.
Okay.
That's going to be his action. And he is going to quicken spell for a bonus. And he's going to throw a firebolt right at Axton.
What I do?
You're existing.
You're just near him. Or her.
Him. The boy one. The little one is the girl one. Big one is the boy one.
24 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit. I thought they were here for Giovanni, not for me.
Yeah, man, what the hell?
I love roll d20. Roll 20 is awesome.
When do I get fire resistance? Is that like another 3 levels?
Okay, that's supposed to be 3. You take 3 points of fire damage. But that's going to end his turn. All of these guys rush B.
Yes, level 6.
Boom. This guy is going to rush up to Luna for sure. Alright. Right here, you notice something emerging from the shores of this island that the Bogmother's house is on. This swamp creature made of vines and slimy tentacles and rotting bits is going to emerge and get right up close to you, and it is going to entangle you and try to restrain you. I need you to make a strength saving throw.
17.
17 passes. You're still locked in with it, but you're able to kind of keep your hands free in case you want to cast a spell. But this thing is in your face. It looks like it's trying to engulf you. And let's see here. This guy's going to attack you, Axton.
No, he can't. He's afraid of me. He had to.
Oh, that's right. He's going to move away from you. He's going to use all of his movement and get there. This guy also... isn't there another guy around here? This guy right here. He's going to go there. The zombie dragon is not afraid of you.
Doesn't he go in the black thing's turn, or is he now considered a zombie?
The black thing's turn.
The black wing's turn, sorry.
Oh, it is the black wing's turn.
I thought it was... Oh, okay, never mind, sorry.
But that's the end of her turn when she was created. Alright, so, one's attacking Giovanni. One's attacking...
That one also
Luna.
can't attack. That one also can't attack. Has spent its entire time running away from me.
Oh. Can't attack. Got it. Well, this one up here can. I'll roll again. This blight is going to attack Luna. Not for much. Only a 9.
That misses.
And... let's see here. I need a bigger screen, honestly. This guy over here is going to move and slip into the water. This guy right here. And he is going to disappear. Alright, that is kind of the end of the Blackwing's turn. The large black dragon hovering midair about 60 feet in the air kind of starts to regard each of you as his sister slowly rises from the muck, now reformed, hideous visage. You will pay for me resurrecting my pathetic sister. But you all must die. It is Koza's turn.
Alright, motherfucker. I'm gonna cast Call Lightning on his ass because I can target a different point.
Alright.
He is, as far as I'm concerned, he's not 120 feet away from me, and that's the spell's range. So, he needs to make a dex save.
That's an 18.
Fuck.
He's pretty quick.
He still takes half damage. So that's another 3d10. That's 8 points of lightning damage. And then...
Right. He's gonna take that.
Hang on, I have to...
Worthless Fullborg scum.
Is Guiding Bolt concentration? No, it is not. I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt on the newly zombified dragon.
Okay.
That is a ranged spell attack on my end. Oh, fuck you. That's a 8. I don't think that hits though.
No, that is not going to hit the resurrected, zombified Daxus.
Damn. Alright, well, that'll end my turn.
Okay. Okay. You are up.
Is the little dragon on the ground, or are they in the...
Nope, totally on the ground. Actually, looks like it's just standing to its feet from being resurrected. Its bones are definitely, sort of being held together with arcane magic because everything on its body is kind of broken right now.
Okay.
And you can totally see it.
What I'm gonna do is move my faithful hound over to it.
Okay.
And it's going to attack.
Right.
And what do I get to add for inspiration?
It's just you can roll with advantage.
Okay, so that's gonna be 23 to hit.
That hits.
That's going to be 19 points of piercing damage.
All right.
And then I'm going to... I want to do something stupid. What do I want to do?
Kills himself.
Yeah.
I would do it.
Why do you want to do something stupid? Don't the rest of us do that enough for you?
You know what?
Touche.
Is this guy on the ground? Or is he in the
No,
air?
he's about 60 feet in the air.
Alright, so... You know what? I'm just gonna, for posterity's sake, let's just huck a fireball centered. Yeah, right on this guy in the air. Just huck a fireball.
Yeah, he's well within range. Well within. Okay.
And in fact, I'm going to center it right on him.
Right on him. Okay, let's see if he gets out of the way. Not a chance.
So...
Not a chance. He's going to take every ounce of this fireball. Consume him in a flame.
35 points of fire damage.
Yeah, you blow him. You blow him right out of the sky. He catches himself and keeps flying, but you totally just... You see fire marks and scorch marks and burn marks where his scaly, oily skin has been charred away, and you see pink where his burned flesh is showing through. He was not very happy with that.
And that will end my turn.
All right. Iyethara with Baranor coming up. What would you like to do?
Sir, I did unmute myself. She sees this guy coming up on Luna and is like, absolutely the fuck not, and shoots him. Her hidden position. 27 to hit.
Oh yeah, you shoot through him.
Okay, so 7 plus 19 is 26 points of damage.
All right.
And then...
He's still up. You did manage to, like a shotgun out of his back, just plaster the whole shrubberies behind him with twigs and green goo.
Awesome. And then I'm going to move... Ah, shit. 5, and then I can move 30 feet from here. Oh, buddy. Do that. Okay. So then I'm going to move here-ish. And then as a bonus action, I'm going to take... No. As my bonus action, I'm going to do absolutely nothing. And that'll end my turn.
Okay. Baranor.
Alrighty. I'm gonna pull out a standard. I'm gonna put the bow away and pull out my Mastercraft dagger as well as a standard dagger. My offhand. And first strike will go at this dude in front of me. Make sure I'm not advantage or anything. Okay.
What would happen if you stabbed a zombie with the Speak with Dead dagger? Would you be able to speak with it while killing it?
I don't know.
No, because at that point I think it's a zombie, it's not a corpse.
Oh, yeah. 16 hit.
16 does hit. Yeah, I think it really depends on what it is that you are interacting with that spell, because it just casts the spell. It's a magic item, but it casts that spell. And I think it has to be a corpse. I don't think it can be an undead.
Okay.
8 points. All right.
Damage.
With your bow or your Mastercraft dagger. Yeah. You throwing it at it?
Nope. Too close to throw it. Stabbing. I think I need to make a dex save, right?
Let's see, where are you? Hold on. I lost.
I'm right here.
I lost the guy. You don't have to make a dex save for what?
I thought it exploded or something.
No. This is just a twig blight.
Oh, okay.
That was the big, puffy, gross, disgusting, bloated zombie.
Oh, gotcha. All right.
But yeah, you slice a big chunk off of its lower part of its leg. It looks like it's got shaky footing now. It's still up, but it's looking like it's having a hard time holding itself up.
All right. Luna's turn. She's going to bite at it. And she gets a nat 20 on that. Oh, hang on.
Nice.
I can do this real quick.
All right, how do I describe this as like a dog toy?
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
See if...
I think I got it.
Oh, no, that didn't work. Okay. Let's try to... 2d4. Alright, so I'm not sure what gets doubled.
The 10.
The 10 gets doubled? Okay, so...
Yep.
20 points.
So Luna grabs its arm and shakes a bunch of loose little twigs loose, and it looks like part of its hand is like looped back up and braided into itself, and it shakes this thing so vigorously that all the rest of its limbs start to fly off of it until it's really just left with like a loop of braided twig material, and it totally looks like one of those tug-of-war toys you give a dog. And it just turns around and drops it at your foot.
Girl, get the stick.
Alright. So it's gone?
Yep.
Or is it still standing?
Nope, it's dead. She shook it apart.
Okay. I believe
shook it so vigorously that it died.
This is a thing?
No.
You sure?
I'm just putting it there. Yeah, I'm putting it there because it went underwater.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I'm just putting it there because it blends in.
Gotcha. All right, then let me see what the
You can absolutely take a shot at the bush that it's on. It's totally up to you.
Sure. What's this thing?
What thing? That is a zombie.
Zombie?
It is stuttering, muttering.
All right, with
stumbling, reaching.
With my plain old dagger, I'm gonna chuck it at it.
All right.
23 to hit.
That definitely hits.
For 1 point of damage.
Yeah, it sticks hard in its arm. Doesn't look like it does too much to it. I mean, it counts.
Sure. All right. That's. I'm gonna move. Right about here.
Okay.
That'll be my turn.
Axton. What you doing, Axton?
I'm gonna move around here to try to get the flanking with the invisible dog.
Yes, that is correct.
Okay, and then I shall start chopping down the head of this zombie dragon, trying to decapitate it.
Okay.
Advantage. I'm debating, do I use my halberd or the lion head? I think I'm going to use the lion head.
Okay.
Yeah. 19 to hit.
That does hit, yes.
13 damage.
All right.
I'll make a second attack. Critical. Whew. And with that, I'm also going to make it, not my menacing, the trip attack.
Well, it does not have very good dex, I don't think.
So that's 6 is actually...
Oh, no, it does.
Okay.
It does. 13.
It's tripped. It's prone.
It's headless because you decapitate it and slice its legs out from underneath it in one looping swipe.
Nice. Thing was gonna have more HP.
It is a wormling, bruh, and it was already dead once.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't sure if I even needed to use my trip attack then, but okay, perfect. So that would be a total of, I don't know, 23 plus 12. 35 damage.
Yeah, I'm going to say that with that attack and the other attack, you go over its maximum, so it wouldn't even be able to roll any death saves.
Cool.
Pretty strong attack there, buddy.
Is this still a thing here, this red creature?
That is a blight.
I'll move 5
And this
feet
is a
closer to
zombie.
it. Yeah, I don't care about the zombie.
Okay.
He can't attack me because he's still afraid.
Yeah, he's walking away.
I move 5 feet closer and I use my action surge to make 2 attacks against this thing.
Okay.
Because I have the Lionhead axe in hand, I'll keep that. Oh, it's not at advantage, so that would be the 10.
Yeah, that will miss. You kind of swipe at it.
I'll use my see it's a hit.
Okay.
That's D8. Where are you?
I guess I should give you like 3 seconds to decide that after you miss.
Yeah.
Before I start describing stuff.
12 to hit, so that's probably a miss.
Yeah, 12 is gonna miss the guy.
Okay, second attack. Normal, not advantage.
That'll do.
And I will make this one menacing.
Alright.
For
That's
one.
wisdom, yeah?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
And the DC
nope.
used to be 15, but now the DC is 16 because we went up a little.
Hold, please.
Okie dokie.
DM buffering. Please wait.
There we go. I need a... Okay, yeah. Okay, that's what I thought. They have a lower wisdom than I thought. Boop. Ha! Unnatural 1.
So he's considered frightened of me as well.
Okay. He's gonna want to move away from you, or he just can't attack you, or get
He's going
closer,
to want
I
to
think.
move away from me, and all attacks that he does make, he can make an attack against me, but it would be at a disadvantage until the end of his next turn.
Got it.
I will then attack
Okay.
with my torch over at this zombie over here.
Alright. Go for it.
The 10 misses.
A 10 does not miss a zombie, no.
Oh.
They have an AC of 8. They're very easy to hit. They're slow. They're lumbering. They're squishy.
They're squishy.
They're very squishy.
Okay,
Very
so
nice.
7 more damage to this thing, and then that'll end my turn.
7 more damage. Okay. Yeah, not looking too good. It's starting to waver. You're knocking chunks of flesh off of it. Giovanni, you're next.
All right. Got an opponent right in front of me. Gonna take a swing.
25 does hit. The zombie.
All right. So we've got 8 points. And let's see here. First level Divine Smite for 3d8. So 20 points of damage.
20 points of damage. And you've already hit this guy before, right? Yeah. Yeah, you cut him in half. He falls.
Okay. That's one attack.
Yep.
So 5, 10, 15, 20. Going to use my second attack. 10.
10.
Does that hit?
All right. It does. He's a zombie.
That's right.
Very, very easy to hit a zombie.
And once he's hit, he's no longer turned. He's no longer feared or running away.
Got it.
7 points of slashing.
Okay. I don't think anybody has hit this guy yet. So he's quote unquote fresh.
I'm going to use my last second spell slot for a Divine Smite for 4d8. It's another 22 points of radiant damage.
Jesus. Okay. Yeah. Your radiant energy scatters him. They are very, very vulnerable to radiant damage. It seems like you actually just burn his undead flesh and scatter him to the wind with your strike of your Buster Sword.
You're adding a D8 for undead, right?
Or that's why I'm adding that D8. That's why I got 4.
Gotcha.
All right, and I got 10 more feet
Hell of a roll.
and now I got 10 more feet of movement, so
Okay.
5, 10. And my rampage continues. All
right.
Let me see if I got anything meaningful for a bonus action. For my bonus action, I am going to use my Harness Divine Power to regain a 2nd level spell slot.
All right. You feel that energy return to you as you communicate with the father of all, the Platinum Dragon.
Okay. Thus endeth my turn.
All right.
In some religions.
Vigoth, he is going to go and use a legendary action, and he is going to go into a vertical dive. He is going to use some movement and hover over Giovanni. He's going to go into a straight vertical dive straight down onto you. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, Giovanni. All right, you're able to dodge out of the way, but you do not, unfortunately, oops, I didn't mean to roll that. You do not dodge completely out of the way. It's really going to take half of this as he thumps down and collides down onto you. So that's 26 points of bludgeoning damage.
Did we do any healing at the beginning of the encounter? Was it?
Yes, you received
the Bogmother
17 points.
Or was it 17 points?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's half of 26, which would be 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And let me look at something real quick. Oh, I gotta get up for this.
Uh-oh.
How dare I? 5. Oh, you see the dragon land on top of Giovanni, and he raises both hands and uses start to see his fingers starting to cast in different directions with his hands. It's almost like they're casting different spells at the same time. I need Giovanni to then make a. Okay, I need you to make a. Since you're unwilling, I need you to make a strength saving throw to get away from this guy as he's grabbing you, and you see him starting to weave his hands. Looks like he's grabbing you with his back legs while he hovers in midair as he casts a spell. You notice as you're this close to him, he's got a couple of silver banded bracelets on his dragon arms. His head, his face are adorned with silver and platinum piercings and chains that dangle down his face like a beard. His forward swept horns are pierced with bangles and little rings and baubles and things like that, and he's got these 2 ocular prosthesis around his eyes to make it look like he's got these large spiky eyelashes.
Ew. 26.
26. All right, you resisted. He went to. It looks like he's trying to cast a spell with you nearby, and it didn't work. And he is going to cancel that spell before it has a chance to really manifest. He is going to grow very angry at that. And let's see, this guy here is afraid of you, so he's going to move away. I think you...
He can make an attack, but it would be at...
No, sorry, not this one. Not this one. This one. Okay. He's going to move away. Right here emerges this swampy, viney creature made of plant material, and it is going to attack and latch onto Koza. Koza, I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Oh, Jesus.
And while you're doing that, this one is going to move up to Luna, away from the spiritual weapon. This one is going to move up to Iathara. All right, you do definitely save yourself from that. I need you to also make a strength save as this swamp creature is still wrapping its vines around your hands and trying to bind them together so you can't move them. So I need a strength save from Yuno as well.
That's going to be another 17.
17 is a pass. Wow.
I keep rolling 18s really good if I didn't have a -1.
But it's working. You're getting away. You're at least able to act while this thing is harassing you. Eothar, this one's going to attack you with its slam attack. Let's do this. Didn't mean to do that. Hold on. Let me try that again.
I mean, that would hit anybody. Yep, that hits.
All right. That's going to be 6 points of bludgeoning damage as it slaps you with its wet, rotting arm, and you just feel this film of decaying sludge now cover your face.
Awesome.
I am going to do this as Rygoth is still next to Giovanni. All right, never mind. Okay. This guy. Who else is here? I think that's kind of... Yeah, that's it. All right. Okay, Koza. This thing just tried to, like, strangle you and bind your hands, and you just kind of ripped your hands free of it, and now there's a swampy creature in front of you.
Well, Koza's going to cast Call Lightning on the big dragon boy.
Okay.
One more time, so I need another deck save.
Got it. Okay. Oh.
Yes. All right.
Dang.
Doink. That's
My
another
saves are
16 points of lightning damage.
My saves are not going so well. All right.
And then because he's got his focus kind of fixed on this dragon, I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt on him one more time, and that's gonna be a spell attack on my end.
Ooh.
Oh yeah!
Yeah, that's a hit.
That's 46 radiant damage, right on his face. So that's an additional 16 radiant damage.
Okay.
And then, let's see. What can I do as a bonus action? If I cast Shillelagh, can I attack on the same turn or no? I don't think so. Nope. I'm gonna throw a magic stone at this twig creature.
Okay. Wait, which one?
On the twig creature in front of me.
Oh, that's not a twig blight. That's it's like kind of a shambling mound, only a little smaller.
Whatever. I'm gonna throw a magic rock at it.
All right. What does it have to do?
That's I think it's a spell attack on my end.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a spell attack on my end. Oh, damn it.
Yeah, that's a fail. That's a fail.
That's my turn.
All right. Okie dokie, you're up.
I'm going to Misty Step away from the shambling thing that is trying to get me.
Right.
I'm gonna disappear over by Koza.
Misty Step.
And then I'm going to have my faithful hound move closer to the dragon.
Okay.
Who is towards the ground?
He's on the ground. He's like trying to dominate Giovanni.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have Mr. Wolf Dog Phantom thing go towards the dragon, and he's gonna bite his ass. Literally bite his ass. That's where I want him to go.
Okay.
23 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
48, 17 points of piercing damage.
Oh, yeah. Still up, but starting to show real wear and tear on this thing. He's got cuts and bruises and scrapes and scorch marks and all over him.
And then hold, please. I think I got something. Nope, that's not gonna work. Okay.
Well, I was going to mention you might want to re-roll your dog's attack with advantage because it got hit by that guiding bolt.
It did. Just to see if it's a.
Sure.
Well, that's to attack, not to damage. You don't get to re-roll a damage. You just re-roll to see if you get a nat 20.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Which I did not. I got the same thing. But
That sucks. I hate it when you get the same roll, even if it's low. It's like, damn it.
you know what? Just for shits and giggles, I'm going to summon Greater Demon.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Rinse, repeat.
Yeah.
Nope, I just
Did you do fireball, you know? Or firebolt?
nope. I'm going to
It's more like cannonball.
summon the thing that I can't pronounce,
Bulgura.
and I'm gonna summon it 60 feet in the air above it.
What's the range on that thing?
60 feet.
60 feet?
And you're doing it 60 feet up.
How far? Yeah, that's. You can't summon it 60 feet above something that's farther away from you.
The math ain't nothing.
Yeah, he's 45 feet away. You could summon him 15 feet above him.
I'm gonna do that then.
And the
Okay.
teacher said we'd never use the Pythagorean theorem.
He's gonna try to get out of the way. He's gonna get a 17. That's a pass for sure. So go ahead and roll. We'll do 2d10 worth of bludgeoning damage.
So it's gonna be
And
10 points.
Yep. Okie dokie. All right. And now there's a giant demon right next to him. Let me get that
Yeah.
mini again.
He's just going to go straight punchy on this dude.
Punchy.
So he gets 3 attacks. So
The demon's like, what the fuck again?
no, we summoned Todd this time.
Oh, okay.
Who was the first one? Was the first one Steve? Please say it was Steve.
Phil.
It's always Steve.
Okay.
So Steve is going to punch the dragon. He gets a +9. 18 plus 9 is 27 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits.
It's D10 plus 4 plus his strength. So it's 10, 14 plus what the hell is his strength? What doesn't... 18 is plus 4, right?
Yeah, because 20 would
Okay.
be 5.
18. So he's going to take 18 points of punching damage on the first one. He's going to swing again with his other fist,
Damn it.
which that's going to...
There we go.
I cannot do math. Brain no work. 19 plus 9, I'm sure hits. Because 18 plus whatever hit.
Yep.
So,
Yep. Yep,
okay.
that hits.
1d10. It's going to be a 9 plus 4 plus 4. 17 points of bludgeoning on the second one.
Okay.
And then he's going to bite him, which gets a +7 to hit.
Are all these attacks at advantage?
Yeah, they would be.
Oh,
Actually,
It's just that first
it
one.
wouldn't. Yeah, it's that first one.
Actually, the demon hound took the first one.
yeah, the only thing that I think would give advantage if it was flanking.
And you are. The demon dog.
Does that... Oh,
I see.
oh, and Giovanni. I mean, although I don't necessarily count it as an ally.
Well,
It's-
the demon is not an ally. It's definitely not an ally of that dog because it can't see it.
18 plus 7, math. 25 to hit.
I'll let you cheese an encounter just so much.
2d6 plus 4 plus 4, 6.
This is his new standard. I don't know what you're talking about.
9 plus 4 is 13, plus 4 is 17 points of piercing damage.
From its bite.
And, hold on, now I gotta do something. So, Joe, you get to roll a charisma check. DC 17. If it fails, it stays under my command. If it passes, it stays around for 1d6 turns that I don't have to concentrate on, and it will attack the nearest creature. It has to attack the nearest creature.
Yeah, whatever that creature is, it'll go after. Balgura, do me a favor, and at some point, if you're going to summon the guy a lot, keep his stats. Yeah. Because I'm going to look up his, what is it? Would you say charisma? It's probably pretty low.
He has a 9, so negative
9. So that's -1. Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. It's a pretty useful spell if you can keep it. That's pretty good. That's an 8. Well, good for you. Not good for the Balgura.
He fails, so he is under my commands.
He is still your big fiery boy.
Yay.
Okay, and that will end my turn.
All right. He's going to use a legendary act, and he's going to make a wing attack. I need... I can't harm it, but it doesn't mean I can't knock it prone. So I need the Hound to make a dex save. Same thing with Giovanni and the Balgura.
What you said? Dex save?
Correct. Or sorry, no, strength save.
The Hound doesn't really have stats because he's not designed to be harmed. So,
well, look up Hellhound and give him those stats for his abilities, because he's under the influence of air being moved. Like, he needs to find out if he's going to fall prone or not.
Well, he's a phantom, so is he bound by the laws of air? I don't believe so.
Do the laws of physics apply to my ghost dog?
Just do it. Why you gotta kill the cool, Kenny?
Hellhound.
What was the 16 on my strength save?
16, alright.
The words? And that was the strength?
Yeah.
Okay, he's actually got pretty decent strength then. 9.
9, he is
from the Giovanni's aura.
And what does that aura give him?
+4.
Oh wow, there you go.
So 13.
13 is not going to be enough. He is going to knock her down. Anyone who got a 6 below. Which, what about the Balgura?
Okay, he's really strong, so...
Yeah.
That's an 18 plus 4 plus 4. So...
4 plus 4?
26.
18
plus 4.
That's
20, 26.
He wouldn't be in Giovanni's aura.
Yeah, he wouldn't get that extra plus 4.
Okay, so 18 plus 4.
Yeah. Okay. So he gets airborne. Giovanni, you are holding your Buster Sword.
Mm-hmm.
The Dog Hound is within range, and the Balgura is within range. They are going to leave. He is going to leave all 3 of your melee range. You all 3 get attacks of opportunity.
Ooh.
All right. I'm going to burn my inspiration to take this in.
All right. Yeah, because it's Iathara's turn, and then Baranor's turn, and then Axton's turn, and then Giovanni's turn before this thing he's trying to get away. He sees he's definitely looking very, very hurt. Not
17.
mortally wounded.
Very hurt. Boop, boop.
He's definitely looking hurt, and he sees a lot of powerful attacks coming his way, and he's gonna try to escape. All right, so
17.
You got 17.
Ooh.
I believe it's just 1 point less than what you need. So yours fails. What does the Hound and the Bulgura, how do they do there, Ken?
For what?
Your Hound and your Bulgura both have opportunity of attacks as this dragon is lifting into the air.
Well, the Hound's gonna just bite, so that's 18.
18 hits.
That's gonna be 24 points of damage.
Okay.
And then the Bulgura, let's see, 18 plus 4 plus 4.
26.
26 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
Oh, no, not D100. That would suck. So 9 plus 4, 13 plus 4, 17.
17. All right. How does your Bulgura want to do this?
He's going to punch into him and just grab whatever internal organ he first kind of hits and just rip it right out.
Oh,
Rip it right out.
Love that.
Oh, fuck this guy.
All right. Yeah, it flops to the ground, and you see him seeing these punches coming, and he looks over at Giovanni, and he clips something because he can reach him. Clips something on his ankle and activates it. I need Giovanni to make a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage because you did not see this coming.
A 20 and
Oh,
a 20.
no!
Oh, fuck!
That's the worst!
God damn it. I would have cast Absorb Elements, but it's only on myself.
Giovanni, as you look at this dying dragon being assaulted by this Bulgura, you notice that its outstretched hand is not reaching for its last breath, but it's actually grasping your leg, and when it pulls away and flops to the ground, you notice this glowing black chain around your ankle, and the gem looks like it's been shattered, and this green energy vibrates, and all of a sudden Giovanni blinks out of existence.
Fuck.
Well, shit.
Oh, man.
There is still a blight creature here, a zombie here. There is a swampy creature here. There is one up here. So why don't we go ahead in order of Ithara, Baranor, Axton, and Giovanni. What would you all like to do? Well, Giovanni is gone. Sorry.
I would like to know where the hell I am.
Okay, we'll get to that.
Inside the hut.
Oh, shit.
Well, that
All
would
right,
be
so Ithara, Baranor, Axton, what do you all three want to do to remedy this situation? You do see this pulsing dome of energy over the hut. It looks like nothing was able to get through, but you get the feeling they weren't here for anything with the hut, as no one has attacked the cabin. Ithara, Baranor, Axton, what are we doing?
I'm gonna attack
shooting
the
arrows
guy
at
in front
whatever's
of me.
dead. Or not dead.
Yeah, let's have all of you go ahead and make an attack. A combined attack.
Let's see.
Let the dice fly.
18.
Yeah. Yep. No issue. How about Baranor?
My first attack was a 30.
Yeah, that's a hit. And Axton, what are you doing?
I attacked this thing.
Uh-huh.
I rolled a
The second attack was a 15.
I rolled a 14 and did 15 damage. I'm not sure if it's still up or not.
10 points
It
of
is
damage.
not. You all are hacking these things away without a problem. Hacking and slicing and hacking, and I'm going to say at this moment, after you all just kind of slice these things to ribbons, these slippery tentacle creatures that are now next to Yuno and Koza. They start wrapping around your legs, but as the Balgura punched the black dragon to death, it looks like they kind of lose their life, and everything starts to tumble and fall apart. And with that, the field of battle changes and quiets.
Where's Giovanni?
I would like to go over to the big black dragon and try to see if I can find any kind of anything that might tell us what the hell just happened to Giovanni.
Make an investigation check. Giovanni, you feel a searing pain in your ankle and find yourself inside of a very thick barred black iron cage, and it's still night, so you just see darkness everywhere.
Darkness.
But
hello there.
you've got the little bit of moonlight and starlight above you to cast little shadowy glints that you can tell you're not alone in this cage.
Giovanni has dark vision.
Oh, I thought you were a Genasi and they didn't. Oh, my bad. Yeah, you're a Genasi. Yeah, okay. For 60 feet, you can definitely see there's about 6 or 7 people in here with you.
Okay.
And
in the cage with me or outside the cage?
there's about 6 or 7 people inside the cage with you. It's about 10 feet wide. It's very cramped.
Mm-hmm.
And give me one moment. See here. Okay. 5d8. We're gonna do 78. No.
I still got all my gear just as I was.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Except your pants. Pants don't teleport.
All right.
All right.
So you see these 2 people arrive. Or not arrive. You see these 2 people. They're very darkly dressed. They have shrouds. They both raise their hands, move a couple of glyphs into the air, and 78 points of health points. Does that go over your maximum, or how many points you have?
I have 62 currently. My max is 85.
Okay. Okay, you fall asleep.
Okay, then.
Yeah, you watch them approach. They wave their hand. They exert an incredible amount of arcane energy into this effect, and you fall asleep. You feel a weight on your eyelids, and you just go limp. You can feel your armor hitting the ground, and you don't remember anything after that. Okay.
Nighty-night, kids.
To answer, did someone ask me a question? I don't remember. Oh, yes. What did you roll for a 25? Okay. You find on so this creature's head is pretty big. He's a large creature, so his snout, from his snout to the back of his skull, is about 2.5 feet long. It's like a big crocodile. And all along his horns are little baubles and rings and such. He's got piercings all over his skeletal draconic face. So I'm gonna say with that investigation, you're while you're looking for an item or a magical artifact, you definitely gather he's got about 25 gold worth of silver and jewelry pasted to his face.
Okay.
You find a spell book.
Okay.
Because this dragon actually has what looks like a kind of a not a saddle, but like a belt almost, where it's got certain things strapped to it. You find spell components, nothing fancy. You find a couple of wads of sulfur and gum amaric and things like that. You don't find any messages or missives or notes or maps or anything like that. And you don't find any other magical artifacts. Aside from, there's this, around one of its fingers, it looks like a silver chain with a very small red jewel and he's wearing it like a ring around his pinky claw on his right forearm. Take it off. It looks like it's about the size of a necklace for a medium humanoid to wear. It's just a silver chain with this little, princess cut red jewel.
In the meantime, is going to make his way over
Steph,
to the
we can't hear
dragon.
you.
Okay, which dragon? There's two.
The one that most recently died.
Okay.
Steph, we couldn't hear you. Nope, can't hear you. Steph's trying to speak.
How about now?
Yep,
Yes.
Gotcha.
Okay. I was just going to go over to and give him the spell book because I can't use it and I don't want it.
Oh,
Here you go.
Okay.
Here, take this.
you don't
Have
get the spell book on the way, and then I'm gonna stab the dragon with the Speak with the Dead dagger.
Oh shit.
Whoa.
What?
Yes!
All
I
right.
love you so much more now, you
Who
crazy.
up you? What do you want?
All right.
Where's Shekis?
The
That's your mother.
They don't have to tell the truth.
They don't.
if they don't trust you, they don't have to tell you. They just. It's not that they don't tell the truth; they just choose not to answer.
Yeah.
But you see the green light in its eyes that were previously giving it its life. These sickly yellow little orbs of light start warbling in its mouth. It sort of sits up and exhales this rotten stench into the air and looks right at you now.
Okay. Where did you send Giovanni?
To the grove.
And where is the grove?
We know where the grove is. God damn it.
It is to the northeast of Rathburn. By a quarter's day travel.
We have a map to the grove.
Is that where Shekis's lair is?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Why are you a bitch?
God damn it, leave it on one question.
Because my mother is a whore. And it dies.
Should have left him on one question.
These are not movie rules. That spell has duration.
Where?
Yes, it only lasts 10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Keep him alive for those 10 minutes. Never mind.
All right, well, you guys are obviously got some canvassing to do, so you guys go ahead and take a few minutes to figure out what you'd like to do in this space, as it seems like it's safe. You look up, you see the vultures have sort of settled down, because you noticed during this foray, they were kind of flopping around and flying around and flitting but from tree to tree, very agitated, but now they've seemed to settle down. So we're going to take a break. We're going to count this as 5:30. I have 5:27, but we'll count it as 5:30. We'll reconvene at 5:45, and we'll think about how to wrap this up.
I gotta bounce a little early, guys. I'm off to an early Easter dinner, so happy Easter to all of you that celebrate. Happy Passover to those of you that don't. And anything in between, I don't know about.
The spring solstice.
Yeah, spring solstice.
All right. Well,
That's
we
for
will.
hippy-dippy tree people, not...
What's wrong with hippy dippy
we'll just have.
Exactly. What's wrong with hippie
guessing-
people?
And I'm guessing that you're gonna want to just kind of scout around and look around and search for stuff and things like that.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Although I got a cool new spell book, so I don't know. I'm pretty happy. So.
All right. We'll take a break. We'll be back here at Quartertail.
Okay.
Adios.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Have fun.
Bye. Getting back to it.
Okay.
You stand in a quiet field. Quiet is a relative term here. There are bugs, there are birds, there are lizards, there are creepy, swampy creatures slithering and flapping their tiny little wings and skittering around in little mud holes and along logs and trees. But you are safe for the moment. There are two corpses that were not here before, both of them being dragons. Ithar has already kind of pilfered everything of value off of the larger of the two dragons. I'm going to have Yuno roll for investigation as he goes over. He's going to tap the wand of Identify onto your little necklace that you found on the monster's pinky digit.
Yep.
He says, "Oh, this is kind of like a free health potion every day." Wow.
Oh, I love that. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, it's 1d4 of healing. It's once per long rest, but hey, man, it works in a pinch. Doesn't look like you can use it if you're knocked unconscious, and you do have to attune to it.
Okay. Well, very cool.
Baronor will go check out the little one.
Okay. Go ahead and roll investigation for me.
Alrighty. Make sure that it's not... Okay, normal investigation. Oh.
17. She has almost nothing of value on her except for a very familiar nose to ear piercing, where she's got this platinum chain that runs from her nostril all the way down, loops down and up to her left ear. It looks like it's made of pure platinum.
I guess I'll take it. How big is it?
It's not that big. Her head was only about the size of a loaf of bread.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's a chain that's about a foot long.
Okay.
Seems like you know what this is.
What? Me?
Was it Koza that called her a bitch? I was not looking at the thing.
Oh,
I
that's
think
just,
Koza called her a bitch.
yeah, that's just what Lady Kethra was wearing.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'll grab that if it looks like it's pure platinum.
Yeah. You rip it off her nostril and ear, and it looks like if you were to have it maybe retooled, it could make a handsome bracelet, or maybe like a shoulder arm ring, something like that. It's like I said, it's about a foot long, so at its moment it's too long to really make a good bracelet or anything.
Wait, in LA.
Yeah. Again, I'm gonna have Yuno cast Detect Magic. He does not detect anything of magical value on the chain you hold.
Okay.
When we're done
It doesn't look
investigating
like-
these bodies, I would like somebody to help me try to, dissect and,
You want dragon scales.
I want dragon scales, the teeth, the fangs, the horns, anything and everything I could possibly use to craft either new weapons or armor.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. All right.
I would
I'm
need
not
help.
going to be any help with that.
So I'm gonna say that
I probably have the best chance of helping you with that.
the wormling is not going to yield any scales, as its dragon hide is too thin its hide is too new. It hasn't hardened really into tough scales. They're very leathery, and she took a significant amount of physical trauma when she had a Bulgura dropped on her head.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I'll say that if you give me 2 medicine checks to try to carefully dissect these creatures, we'll see what you can come up with.
Medicine or leatherworking or...
No, this would be medicine to skin it. If you want to work with that material once you've got it, that would be your leatherworking. But this is simply to carefully retrieve necessary resources from it.
Hey, is anybody going to be able to assist me?
That's why I'm asking if I can assist.
I mean, yeah, you skin animals like all day.
Yeah. So
Hey, I will offer guidance myself for each time.
there you go.
I'd be happy to help, but yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Where'd that voice come from?
Critical on the big one.
Nice.
I'll roll the d4 just to make sure, because it could be max. No. 29.
No.
No.
And
You really do
Okay.
have a min-max kind of rhythm going today.
I do. And here is the roll for the small one.
Natural 20. Aw.
Yeah.
Dang.
And no.
All right. Go ahead and roll a d8 for me.
D8. Where is that? Yeah. 2.
Okay. There's only 2 teeth in the young one that seem like basically her fangs, her incisor fangs. You're able to kind of pry those out. All the rest of her teeth are too small. It just looks like regular, like a dog's mouth. And the rest of her teeth don't look of particular value. It looks like they might pass for other types of teeth. So you're not sure that just because their shape is so similar to like a canine's mouth right now, as it is a wormling, but you get its canines out. And the rest of its body is riddled with acid. And since it is dead, its body is now kind of under the influence of that acid, even though when it was living, it was a dragon and immune to acid. So the young one's body is a little ruined. I will give you with a
So I can't get
21. You can't what?
So with a 22, I can't get its hide?
Yeah, I was just gonna say I'll give you. So you got 2 teeth, and we're gonna say 2 yards of its wing material because its body flesh, its body hide it's just not. It's not of high enough quality. It's also sort of dissolving apart and was ripped to shreds because it was squashed. But its wings seem pretty well intact. So I'll say you got 2 yards of black wormling wing leather, which is pretty much every square inch of its wings, because they're not very big. I don't know if you guys remember House of the Dragon, but there's a scene when Jacaerys is teaching Arax how to cook a goat, and that's about how big Daxus was.
Cool. And what do I get from the bigger one?
The big one. That's a perfect natural 20. So aside from his leathery wings being rather tattered because he was shot at and attacked while he was in midair, he's got some tears in his wings. I'll say you get his wing leather out pretty much intact, but it's poor. It's considered poor leather, but I will say that you can get 6 yards of similar black wing or black dragon leather from its wings. 28 natural 20. You get both of its eyes. So you get two young black dragon eyeballs. Go ahead and roll a 2d10.
2d15.
Yeah, you get 15 young black dragon teeth. Now, its skull is rather big. This was a large creature, so its skull would take up a lot of room in the bag of holding.
Okay. I don't know if maybe the horns.
The horns are rather large, too.
I was going to see
the horns are about 2.5 feet long each.
That's fine.
Don't forget, you guys are going to have to wrap this stuff up, because if you put this sharp stuff, I think you guys were putting weapons into the bag of holding, and I probably should have told you that's a no-no, because you will pierce the inside of it. We went through this when you tried to hide the scimitar of demonic possession.
I think that's only if it goes beyond the limits of the bag.
There is a chance that it says that you can actually pierce it if it's not sheathed or wrapped up.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Never mind.
It's just it obeys the laws of inside of bag physics.
Gotcha.
So the horns are going to be a problem. The teeth are not. You can put those in a pouch on your hip. That's not a big deal. And with a 28, I'm going to say that you are able to carve its heart intact.
Nice.
The heart's about the size of the human brain, like the size of half a cantaloupe.
Yeah, and any scales?
Yes. Go ahead and roll 2d12. Now the scales are small. They're not like shoulder pauldron sized. They're about the size of a $50.
Yeah, I'm just looking to try to get some sort of armor made from them. One of us might be able to get resistance to the acid that it's 18.
Yeah, 18 scales. The way that you're kind of carving them around and holding them like coins in your hand, it looks like with 18, you might be able to make maybe a helmet, maybe a couple of shoulder pauldrons, maybe some bracers. Not full plate, though.
Well, I don't know if there's anything else I can get from it.
Well, you can take its tongue, you can take its... with a 28, you miss its acid sac. So you don't pierce its acid sac. Unfortunately, it's not really a gland that you can, like, sever and take away. It's more like a cavity inside of its throat.
So it's not a dragon breath pouch?
No.
Oh. Okay. Well, I guess... I don't know. Anything else that you guys think I should take?
If you don't have any objections, can I take the horns off the little one?
It does not have horns. It's got no.
It doesn't have horns? Okay.
Not really.
So you got the horns from the big one, or no?
I was trying to. I didn't know if I got one or both.
Yeah, you got both.
Okay.
It's just they don't. Without some help, they're gonna mess up the bag of holding.
Oh yeah, we'll figure that out.
Well, how big are they?
They're about 2.5 feet long.
Okay.
Ooh. And how about any claws? Any claws?
Yeah, the claws, they're just like the ends of scaled hands. You know, they're just sharp scales.
Okay, and I'll try to take the dragon tongue as well, and then I'll be done with that.
Yeah, dragon tongue is easy. I do need you to make make a con save as you grab the tongue.
Oh no.
What? Why does everybody say, oh no?
Because it's never anything good.
I'll get Baron for the tongue.
You know, get over there with your
make a con save.
No, that's fine. I don't mind doing the con save.
Dex saves never end in hugs.
No, I'll do the con Well, just saying.
Alright, no big deal. You grab its tongue and instinctually forget that these things breathe acid, and this thing might have a coating of acid on its tongue, so you take half of this. It's not that big a deal. It's just residual acid damage. Yeah, you take 4 points of acid damage as it kind of burns your hand. You're like, ah, shit.
Cool. I might be able to sell some of this for some money. I might be able to use some of this to craft or do alchemical things now.
And the rest of us are jotting that those rarely end in hugs thing down.
Who's talking right now?
We need that on a shirt. Like, we just need to have, like, the greatest hits one-liners on a shirt, dude.
You guys remember when Axton wanted to be a farmer?
Yeah, I still do.
Yeah.
He wants to be a farmer, blacksmith, forger, mage, cleric.
Yeah.
55 subclasses.
Yep. I mean, somebody did point out, like, why is it that you're able to multi-class but not multi-subclass?
That's right. Well, I don't see a reason why you can't.
Yeah.
You just can't benefit from anything while you're...
I'm trained in cook's utensils, I'm trained in smithing tools, and I'm almost trained in alchemy.
If you're trained in cook's utensils, how come everyone just eats jerky all the time?
Yeah, man, what the hell?
Four-course meal?
I don't cook for everybody else.
Nobody is holding out.
Yeah, no one even asked me.
Oh. I guess that's something you have to be asked, huh?
It's because you don't offer.
Oh, that's why everybody doesn't like me.
Anywho, let's go check on our friend in the cabin.
I'm literally already at the door. Y'all are, like, arguing over body parts from a dragon, and you thought I was, like, not, like, in the doorway, like,
I'm actually
everything good in here? Like,
Yeah, so is Koza.
We're just like, well, okay.
All right, you guys mill about. We're gonna go check on Kravish.
I would like to see someone get resurrected. That might be really fun.
I'll stand at the door, but is extremely hesitant to cross the threshold.
Literally have like my head in the doorway, like a small child.
Okay. All right, let's go, guys.
You step into the threshold, and you notice the Bogmother is pretty much in the same position she was in. And she's got her eyes closed. You notice that youthful appearance to her body has waned. She is back to her cheery, wrinkly-looking self. Her lips quiver as she wordlessly mouths incantations to herself. You can see a dark, resonating vibration within the air as light begins to get sucked out of the room. She takes a break, and for the first time, you see her look somewhat vulnerable.
This ritual is hard on the bones. Would someone be so kind as to bring me refreshment?
And you see what looks like a broom, a large, just basically a stick with a bunch of twigs lashed to the end of it, knocks over and lands on a table where you see several kind of like water skins hanging from hooks on the side of the wall, and there's a couple what looks like large cask-like tankards.
Okay, I'll do it. And I'll go and grab.
You know you have the bag of holding, right? I think we still have a few heads in there.
Yep, right in here.
I'll go get water or whatever.
Yeah, you pull the cork on one of these large water skins and dump it into a tankard. It looks like water, but it definitely smells fermented. There's little bits of herbs or spices or fish scales or something floating in it, and you hand it to her, and she takes it and slurps it down.
Thank you, my dear.
No problem.
Now, back to it. This may take some time. Reweaving the threads of life is busy work.
Is there any way I can assist you?
Well, sure.
And you see her kind of not open her cloak to you, but sort of empty a space, present a space next to her, where she kind of like sweeps her cloak to her side. She hands you what looks like a rat skeleton that's kind of been lashed to a stick. There is incense stuffed in its mouth, and she kind of conjures a flame to the incense and hands you this stick with this rat skeleton on it, as if you would know what to do with it.
I'm just gonna start like confusedly like wave it over Kravish's body.
Ah, yes. And you went with a clockwise motion naturally. Very clever, yes.
And you see her resume what she was doing as she kind of mutters out the side of her mouth.
The rest of you may take a moment to relax here while we continue this ritual.
It gives the group like a not at all confident thumbs up. Like, yeah, sure, I got this.
What do the rest of you do?
Gonna walk around the cabin, kind of like eyeing for any cool stuff that I might want.
Give me an investigation check.
It'll be a 21.
21. All right, we will get to what you see. Let's see here. Oh yeah, let's do that one. 1 second, people. Oh, that's not what I want. What is it? There we go. So, Kravish.
Oh, here's a name I hadn't heard in a while.
Look down at your feet. As before, they're surrounded by the lapping water of a silver lake or sea in front of you. You're only standing up to your knees. The water is warm and calming. As before, you look ahead of you, and far off into the distance, you see the blurry roots of a distant mountain range. The white sand behind you feels like it would be rather warm to walk it. What do you do?
The sand looks inviting. I'll go ahead and kind of back out of the water, walk along the sand for a little bit.
You find your mandolin in your hand where it wasn't before. It looks beautiful.
Oh.
It's trimmed in platinum.
Ooh.
Same shape as it was, but it just looks like the perfect version that it could be. And the wind, if you had hair, it would billow behind you. But it calls a tune, a melody into your mind and into your heart.
And I'll begin strumming the chords, start beginning to play the tune that's coming into my head.
No roll necessary. Lately, it feels like you can do anything you want. You haven't felt hungry or tired or thirsty. The calming vibration of this strange, hazy, white sand beach is just one of the most comfortable sensations you've ever felt before. It's difficult to say how long you've been here. You're pretty sure for your whole life. There's not much you remember before this moment. And that's when you feel the presence of someone standing next to you.
Okay, I'll turn to the side where I feel the presence.
You see this fella, an old wizened wizard, with a couple of these yellow canaries flitting around his head. He's just standing there with this humble smile on his face. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to disturb you.
Oh, not at all. There's plenty of space here for everyone, including yourself.
Oh, yes. The weather is quite wonderful today. And you see him look out onto the horizon. You notice the mountain range is gone. It's just a flat horizon.
Wow. You know, funny, I could have sworn that there was this giant mountain range over that way. Am I seeing that?
I should say so, sir, as I don't see a thing. Are you feeling all right?
You know, I haven't felt this good in a very long time. I feel wonderful. Oh, and forgive my manners. My name is Argenturoth Kravish.
Kravish? Ah, wonderful to meet you. My name is Fizban.
Fizban. Well met, Fizban.
And well met to you as well, Kravish. Tell me, what brings you to the Silver Shores?
Well, I'm here for... Well,
Go on, boys, spit it out.
I can't rightly say. I don't know what brought me here, but I'm really happy to be here.
As well you should be. It's taken quite a bit of effort to make it to the state that it's in now. I'm very glad to hear you like our domain here. Is there anything particularly you like to do?
Your domain? You live here, sir?
Oh, yes, I've dwelled here for quite as nearly as I can remember. I found myself pining for solitude and amongst the stars after a bit of a family squabble left me, well, reticent to being alone. sure you could understand, having siblings yourself.
Oh, yes. It's kind of a double-edged sword. You pine for their company sometimes, and you pine for solitude the other times.
Yes. Well said. Pining. Interesting concept. Well, shall we pass on? I mean, unless you'd like to stay here any longer, there's much to show you.
Oh, well, lead on, good sir. I'm happy to see what your experience shows me here.
Oh, it's not much to it. It's just joining the horizon and moving on to that realm beyond realms. Most people have already traversed there, but not you. Not you. So strange, very interesting that you might linger here so long. And as he's speaking, it's almost like the words coming out of his mouth don't quite match the movements of his lips.
Okay.
It's a little confusing, a little disorienting. And as you notice this, you notice one of the canaries, as it flaps its wings momentarily flash gold, like it's made of pure gold. And then as it flaps away, it's almost like the sun hit it just right. It goes back to just regular feathers.
Huh. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to space out on you there. It's been a trick of the light or something. One of your birds there had made a very interesting trick of the light.
That's not his only trick. And as he's speaking to you, and it's like the words are kind of, it's almost like they're like a half a second behind what he's saying. You feel a rush of thought. There's these images of a different place. You weren't toying with the idea that existence involved more than this desolate beach, but suddenly you're presented with pictures in your mind, pictures of you standing in front of other people. You see a pair of Dragonborn that looked very similar to you, especially the father. They're your parents.
Yeah.
You remember, you had parents. And you see Fizbin just kind of give you a look as he looks out onto the horizon. So, remember anything yet?
Yes. I remember my mother and my father. I remember my parents.
Wonderful people they were. Devoted, dutiful. Couldn't ask for a better pair, of course. And you then remember a little further into your life, traversing out on your own to write your own adventure. And these images flash into your mind to the point where you recall the concept of memory. These are your memories. They're not just random images. Everything's coming into focus.
I can remember more now. I'm remembering my life, my travels. I remember going on a riverboat, having to sing and perform in order to pay passage. I remember I can smell the city of the smoke, Brackenshire.
Dreadful name. Who would come up with such a name?
I know. I remember the odd feeling of being thrown through a window.
Yes. I believe I may have a memory like that, one or two. Fancy game cards. It's the mysteries of the rules escapes me at times.
I remember friends, crown collectors. I remember a dwarf. I remember a human. Yuno.
An image of Yuno casting a spell, putting a hand on your shoulder, identifying an item. They all flash before your memory.
Yeah, I remember a really big guy. I remember Axton. And I start to remember the tune, the Man Out of Time tune that I sung for a while, and I'm just starting to pluck the melody.
All the rest of your party begins to come back into focus. The half-elf ranger and his trusty dog, the large furbolg with a heart of gold, even a long-departed changeling that one day drifted out of your life. Your memory rests on that of Maven, the blonde elven monk who woke you up out of what seemed to be a listless, slumbering drift through life.
Yeah.
Her blonde hair, her blue eyes, her difficult-to-rouse smile felt well-earned once you got her to giggle.
Yes. Slow to trust, but the trust ran deep once you got it.
You suddenly feel a cold chill as a breeze brushes past you. It forces you to kind of shiver a little. Oh.
Wow.
It appears that the wheel of fate spins coldly around her. I certainly hope she's all right.
I do too. I know we haven't talked yet about regrets or anything, but...
Kravish, as you stand there, you feel an itching sensation in your chest.
Okay.
Itching turns to a sharp pressure, something pushing into you.
Oh, I don't feel so good. I'm sorry, sir, but ow.
You find yourself inside a memory. You're standing in a dimly lit wooden room, and you find yourself holding a leathered handle in your hand. You follow your hand down the handle to a small hilt and a blade.
I remember
piercing the chest of someone that looks just like you.
Those eyes. I remember those eyes.
Kravi, the Black Wing sends its regards.
I died.
Of course you did, my son. How else could you get here? He just kind of like unceremoniously brushes the tension away with his jovial giggle.
Okay.
But you do remember your death.
Yeah. I'm sorry, sir. Have we ever met before? You don't look familiar, but there's... I don't know. I just got this feeling that we may have met.
Oh, I've met many people in my time. I'm sure in your travels, numerous as they may be, it's possible we bumped into each other.
True. Well, it could have been.
Well, my son, I'm afraid it's been a lovely chat, but...
It really has. I enjoyed spending this time with you, sir.
And I enjoyed spending it with you, Kravish. It's just a little bit further here now. You start to notice that as you walk closer towards the shore, the both of you are about hip height into the water. You start to notice the deeper in the water you get, the water is so warm. It's so inviting.
Yeah.
But you start to notice your memories getting fuzzier. You don't mind it.
Yeah.
But you could have sworn that you knew the half-elf's name. And what color his hair was. And the wizard is starting to slip from you. And that's when you feel it. You feel a pull from that part of your chest where you felt the wound. A sudden violent jerk backwards. Ugh.
Oh.
Fizbin kind of gives you a look like, my dear boy, are you alright?
I don't know. I was just strolling along with you, and then all of a sudden I just felt this yank.
Another pull, and another yank, and it pulls you back a couple feet right onto your butt. You splash into the shallow water of the beach.
What the? I'm looking around me trying to see what is doing this.
Another pull, and it pulls you up the shore a couple feet. But you notice that the pulls, the further back you get, the less it hurts. Definitely forceful. Something is wrenching you backwards. You look for Fizbin, but he is gone.
Okay.
Yep. He's gone.
Weird. Okay.
You look out into the distance and you notice that mountain range has returned.
Okay.
Kravish, it appears this world is not finished with you yet.
Bahamut?
Many names, many titles. But for you, I will accept friend.
And the mountain range grows and shifts and undulates slowly, so far away, so impossibly large. You notice the jagged mountain range rocky surface shivers slightly, and snow is thrust from the peaks, revealing a shiny, glittering, brilliant surface of an absolutely immense humanoid draconic creature. These huge wings spread far and wide, horizon to horizon. What you see is this.
Jagantorth Krabish.
Yes, Divine Father.
Your deeds are not done. Your friends fight for you. Even now, you must seize this chance. And when the time comes, and you feel that pull again, you must fight for them. You feel your head spinning. You're being pulled backwards at an incredible speed. The sand, the sea, the horizon, the dragon are all a blur as you're pulled backwards through a tunnel. Your eyes go dark. You feel a stiffness in your chest. That pain where the blade pierced is burning, searing into your flesh. You feel your arms and legs rigid. You can't move them with the feeling and the comfort you had before. Everything goes silent, and you open your eyes. Difficult at first to describe the sensation. You take a breath of air. Your body has not breathed air in weeks. Your limbs are heavy, sluggish, unresponsive. But Kravish, for the first time since you were murdered, you are alive.
Kravish? And as soon as I see any sort of movement, I immediately give him like a big old bear hug, just as tight as I can without like obviously hurting him.
Okay.
Easy, child. His flesh is weak.
Lungs still
right. Sorry. And you can see Koza's visibly tearing up.
Hey, big guy.
Hey, buddy. Are you doing okay?
Let me get back to you on that one.
Yeah, take your time. I can tell you, being dead's hard.
Oh, man.
That's what he said.
Oh.
Let me help you up.
Hey, guys.
Yeah, you find that you are surrounded by your entire crew. Couple people are missing.
Yeah.
But pretty much everybody's here. I think everybody, but you recognize Maven.
Yeah.
Not sure. Maybe she's scouting.
Hey, guys.
Welcome back to the land of the living.
It's good to have you back, buddy.
Thanks. Thank you, guys. I look over towards the Bogmother. And I assume I have you to give appreciation to for this change in circumstance.
Well, I only helped. I can't take...
I'm looking towards the Bogmother when I say that.
Well, you definitely played a part. But your friends did everything they could to return something to me of great value. And I thought, why not return the favor? After all, you have promised to rid us of the wretched wind.
And as you lay there, Baranor, you feel Anthem's edge sort of tugging away from your belt a little bit towards Kravish.
We are having internet connectivity problems, so I'm not sure if we can hear any of this. Literally, like, our internet just completely shut down. Like, it's not on.
Brilliant time for that to happen.
Perfect timing. Like, literally, like, Ed, you've come back to life. Silence.
Waiting to kill the momentum, internet.
Yeah, literally. Okay, so yeah, no. I have connected via my phone, but we're still having. Okay, here we go. He's back.
we can only do voices though, so.
Okay. All right.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. I don't know where we lost you. What was the last thing you heard?
He was getting pulled back.
Oh,
man.
You were about to reveal the dragon.
Oh boy.
Oh wow, you missed quite a bit.
That's
yeah, we saw the picture.
Yeah, literally, like you're like, and this is what you see. And then
Just carry on. Just roll.
Well, Kravish has opened his eyes, and had a little bit of a reunion with the group. He's very, very weak. I will tell you exactly how weak he is, if you would like to react to him waking up Baranor and Iathara.
I tried to, before I got cut off again, try to say that it's good to see you, my friend. It has been a while.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was speechless
recognize.
for a moment.
All right. Just for a little bit of housekeeping. Oh, sorry. Hold on. Let me give you a little bit of housekeeping.
Yeah.
For right now, you have a -4 penalty on all attack rolls, saving throws, and ability checks.
Right.
And every time you take a long rest, that penalty reduced by 1. That is the extent of your restrictions.
Right. All right. Like, I would get up and greet everybody, but I'm just gonna lay here for a scooch.
Okay, you take a rest, buddy.
Baranor, you feel at your hip,
Yes.
where you shoved Anthem's edge into. You feel it tug towards Kravish just a little bit, almost like it's trying to escape.
Yes, I untie it from my belt, and kind of hold it in both.
Hey, fool. I kind of weakly reach a hand out for it.
Yeah, as you grasp Anthem's edge with your hand once again, you feel a connection to its energy renewed. Unfortunately, you will have to reattune to this weapon as it was away from you for too long. But as it kind of settles in your grip, you feel its arcane ability to conform to your hand. It just feels good, like it all of a sudden it just melts into a conforming shape where it just feels like it was made to be there. And you kind of feel a little ringing melody in your head, as if it kind of answered you with, "Where have you been? We've had so much music to make."
Yeah. I just kind of as I'm laying down, I'm just kind of patting the hilt. It's me.
And as you're all just kind of settling into this, Iyethara,
Oh boy.
in your head, you hear a message.
Iyethara, it is me, Shen. I don't know where you are at the moment, but you must return to the Rusty Cup at once. We have news of a shipment.
Trying to be as inconspicuous as possible, I say, understood. I will be on my way soon. And I've wrung my throat. Pretend like that didn't happen. Yeah.
Oh.
You hear another message.
It is a shipment of an offering of the Black Wing. You might want to bring your friends.
I'll bring them all. I'll see you soon.
And that's where we're going to end the session.
Can we just keep playing?
I know, right? Like
I just want to keep
ready.
playing forever.
I know.
Well, I would love to. I would love
so
to,
much.
but
I just want to keep playing.
Adults with jobs and
Yeah.
time management and all that jazz.
I got bills to pay or something.
Can't believe our internet cut out at like the worst.
The worst time.
The worst time.
No, seriously. So it was like Joe's like, and you see this, and then
And
nothing.
Nothing. It was silent, and I'm like,
I was
did I
like-
just not click on the right thing? So I click on it again, and it's like, you have been disconnected from the internet.
oh no.
And I'm like,
shit.
what?
It didn't do anything for the longest time. So it was just like, I'm like, wow, is he having trouble finding the image?
Is there a mic problem? Because it was just like just the blank screen, and then all of a sudden it's like, you have no internet, and I'm like,
No
are you
internet
kidding
for
me?
you. No internet for
When
you.
all the curse words came out.
And then it was like,
I know some
it
fun
came
ones,
back.
too.
It came back. We'd hear Kavish say like 3 words, and then it would go down again.
Yeah.
Oh.
You missed
So
you
bad.
missed the Bogmother
All
of
the
properly
good
adopting Koza.
Yeah.
You missed the fact
surreal?
that
No. Okay. I don't know. You said something earlier where the Bogmother was his patron. Whatever.
She is his god.
I was like,
Well,
what
that
happened to
was
the six-eyed deer thing?
that was so much fun.
Oh,
I know, it's so good.
That was so cool. Corey, you get inspiration
So
again. That was
excited.
wonderful.
I'm
was
gonna be
awesome
totally
roleplay.
honest. I'm gonna be totally honest. I genuinely teared up.
I know. I was like,
I was so invested.
I'm so
Like-
glad Kravish is back.
I
too.
know.
I can't wait to see him come back. I love Giovanni, I do, and that'll be its own little thing, even if you free him.
Yep.
I'm gonna throw him into your head every now and again, and same thing with Iyethar. I'm gonna throw her into Steph's head every once in a while. But I'm so happy Kravish is back. I love that silly Dragonborn.
I was talking to Steph a couple of days ago. I'm like, it sucks that Kravish died, but it has really helped Baranor kind of like come out of his shell.
yeah.
Which he should not be. Like, he has talked more since Kravish died than ever.
Yeah.
And he has 11 charisma, so he should not be the voice of the party.
Yeah. Well, that was awesome. Everybody did really great. I felt that was a pretty challenging fight.
It was.
And as far as what we just witnessed, I'm going to work on the audio pretty soon, and you guys will be able to go through it and get that, because it'll have a proper soundtrack and all that jazz.
Okay.
And you can relive the glory.
Yes.
Yeah.
We are just so happy.
That was such a good session.
I know. It was so fun.
Next weekend that we're together is the 22nd. I believe I will have my 13-year-old son, who very well may be able to join us for a kind of an NPC kind of a thing.
Love that. So excited.
Yep. His name is Jack. He is a consummate D&Der. We all are, and he is awesome. You guys will love him.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
And it also happens to be my birthday.
Oh, that's 5 days after my birthday. My birthday's the 17th.
Oh, well, that's cool. Well, if I don't, obviously I'll see you on the chat, but, happy early birthday, Steph.
Yeah.
But, it'll be really cool. I hope everyone can make it. It's going to be a pretty, I've, just so you guys know, obviously we're circling the drain to something big here. So I've kind of got the last few.
Let's not use that analogy, please.
Yeah.
Why not?
We're reaching a precipice, is what.
Sure.
That's a good one.
Is a better.
Going
The story
up,
is coming together.
Not down, up.
You're approaching
ending.
You're
We're not
approaching a
ready.
precipice where there are a bunch of spikes at the bottom.
Oh.
Yeah. But I've got the next few sessions planned out where Steph will be joining us and then not joining us. So I've kind of got it worked out where we can, certain things will fall into place at right about the right time. So next session's going to be really, really cool. I got something cool planned. I've kind of got the bare bones to the rest of it, but next sessions is all squared away. So it's going to be
so
cool.
Excited.
I
So we
love
could just
D&D,
keep going.
I love D&D, man.
Me too. Oh my god, it's so much fun.
All right,
I
folks.
love
Well,
this stupid game.
This was great. I was looking forward to this session. Really big time. I'm sure everybody else was. I think it went really well. And I'm gonna miss everybody. But we'll see you. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
All right. See you then.
Okay.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Take care.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
Peace, everybody. Take care.